got me down, I ain't go to class. I'd rather die before I come in last. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't had shit in a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Hold up, I'm trying to do something right now. Just leave me alone, I'm gonna get caught. You know what I do? Leave me alone, we're gonna go outside, we gon' do that Lil' black jean jacket, yeah. Got be long on it, yeah. Got that bad bitch, yeah. Wanna fuck me, my homie, yeah. Got that bad bitch, yeah. Tryna fuck me, my homie, yeah. Shawty gon' suck to the money, yeah. I can't wait no thought, yeah. Pay that bitch on homie, yeah. I just fucked your thought, yeah. I ain't even pass the homie, yeah. We might rob your homie, we might rob your homie, we might rob your homie. I'd rather get caught with it than without it. Wake up and smell the motherfucking coffee. I'm about the pretty boys and the cows. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't had shit in a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah.
I've been to Atlanta.
Most definitely been to.
With who?
No got me down, I ain't go to class. I'd rather die before I come in last.
Why don't you just send me your address? You didn't send me your address. You forget?
I ain't had shit in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't had shit in a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. I ain't had shit in a long time. 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 Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, the Bookit Sports Media around the world. Welcome back to another episode of The Morning After. We missed you this weekend. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Josh, Lauren, how you guys doing?
Doing good, dude. That's a good weekend.
Yeah, I'm doing well.
What'd you guys get up to? Anything good? Anything fun? Anything exciting?
Watch the fights.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fights are electric.
We do need to talk about those. I always forget that happens.
Mhm.
That was about it. I didn't do much this weekend. Just
Yeah.
sat on my ass. Went on some walks.
I did
Felt
a
the
lot of
sun.
cleaning.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. A lot of deep cleaning too. I
Cleaning.
feel good.
Wow.
Slept so good last night. Even took a nap yesterday. I don't remember the last time I took a nap.
Wow.
That's how
Fresh
good I
sheets?
felt. Yeah.
Had to.
Yeah.
The best part about the deep clean is the fresh sheets.
100%. But I'm very consistent. Like I make a point to wash the sheets once a week.
No.
Just because like
way.
the sleep is so good. Yeah.
Once a week?
Yeah.
How often do you
week.
wash your sheets?
Once a week.
Yeah.
Maybe even more than that. It just depends.
Yeah.
What? I'm like once every 2 weeks.
That's not bad.
It's not crazy.
That's not bad at all.
Once a week feels
College
like a
was
lot.
college might have been a month.
No,
That might have been a
college-
month
Dude,
later.
college might have been a semester. I just didn't want to have to take my sheets off. Or what I would do is I would have 2 pairs of sheets and I would just be like, I'm
You'd
not
wash them,
washing this
yeah.
pair. I'm just putting the new pair
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
But then that one's dirty and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, now I
Yeah.
got double sheet washage
Now
and
you're
I'm
going
up
no
till
sheet.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
dude.
I got like this new detergent and it smells so good. And it really does help you sleep better, I feel like.
You gonna put the
just feel
chat on?
good. Huh?
You gonna put the chat on?
Yeah, I don't know. It's some Tide shit. Got four and one.
Just that good Tide shit.
Got
Tide
4 and 1.
underratedly does have the best shit for sure.
For sure. It smells so good.
So good.
Mm.
I was sleeping on a couch this weekend at the lake. Had a nice little lake weekend myself.
Mm-hmm.
The only 2 things that happened is I rode a jet ski for the first time.
First time.
What?
First time my dad's not a big jet ski guy, so every time we're around the water, never rode a jet ski.
Okay.
So my buddy took me out on a jet ski. I sat bitch,
No, you were.
It's the
Yeah.
worst.
but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to grip him at first.
You
So
gotta
I was
grip.
holding on to the back, which I guess like you're not supposed to do.
Mm-mm.
And I kid you not, dude,
Yeah,
because of
why?
holding on to that, my back is fucked up. Like last night and this morning is the first time that I'm feeling real aging. I literally woke up and I go, oh my God, my back is so tight. Even right now, my back is so tight. And I know it's from holding on to the back and like
And you're
doing
just
all that.
bouncing up and down, yeah.
I didn't even know that they went that fast.
Oh,
Like,
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
they go.
flying,
They can
dude.
fly. They're so fun.
Dude, we were flying.
You should just grab the guy's. I assume you have a life jacket.
Yeah,
on.
life
Just
jacket.
grab his life jacket, like
Mhm.
the inside of it.
Yeah, well, so what ended up happening is I was like, dude, you need to slow down. Because I felt my hands starting to give out. Because we were whipping around the lake and
Oh,
I was
yeah.
holding on to the back. And I could feel my hands starting to give out because I was holding on for so long and it's like bouncing and shit. And I was like, you need like whatever. So then he slows down. He was like, dude, just like grab my vest. Dude, then I was like inside of him. I was holding the vest so
Yeah.
hard. And then like that one didn't hurt my back as much. But dude, I didn't know that jet skiing was like you go that fast.
It's
Oh,
so fun, dude.
it's
I haven't
so
done it in a
fun.
while, but
No, it was sick. I would have
There you
liked to
go.
have drived, but I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I've never done it before, so I was like, I'll sit bitch this time around.
It's like driving a go-kart for the first time. Like you're scared to go super fast, but then once you go really fast and you start hitting turns, like, oh, nothing's
Mhm.
gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling.
It's so
yeah,
fun though.
it is fun.
Making like a little whirlpool in the middle. It's like going like circles,
Yeah.
Mhm.
then going straight through it.
No,
You
it
got
was
the-
so
sick.
fun.
You gotta hit
It
the
was
wave.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were hitting
marathon.
wake. We were hitting wake, bracing as we fell. But no, it was cool. I'd never ridden a jet ski before, so that was interesting. Totally messed my back up though. Tightest back potentially of all time.
Yeah, it's for sure from gripping the back. You just don't do that. I don't
Yeah.
even know how you did that.
I don't know how
it
you
was-
stay on. doing
Yeah, I
that.
would be
There's
There's
gone.
like no
Nice.
leverage.
We had the creatine, dude. I was just fucking me in the back of the jet ski were one, dude. I was holding on to it so hard. But other than that, just a truly nightmare week and weekend of gambling, dude.
Yeah, I was seeing those tweets.
I mean, dude, like you can't make it up.
Yeah.
Friday, made a little parlay and some straight bets, headed down to the lake. I had 2 teams that I bet on get shut out and scored 11 runs on.
Yeah.
Then I faded the Orioles and they scored 22 fucking runs. And then the Mets lost 9-1. And some guy literally, I posted the tweet.
I saw that.
He screenshotted every score and sent it to me. And it's just like, dude, at this point, I just feel bad.
Dude, did you see that I saw someone else on Twitter that had those exact same plays and sent them in their group chat. Those 3 plays. Somebody else.
I mean, if he's gripping my plays, what an idiot.
He's gripping my plays.
What a fucking idiot if he was taking my plays, dude. That was just never going to work for him. But just a nightmare day of gambling. And then Saturday, woke up, grabbed one of my buddies. I was like, dude, we need to make a lay. Like, the only leg that I'm putting in is the over in the Redwoods PLL game on Saturday. Like, that's the only over that I'm putting in. That's the only play I'm putting in. And he was like, all right, how about this? And I was like, I'm just warning you. I'm ice cold. So whatever you give me, just like beware that this could sell. And maybe put like a half unit on it because I'm ice cold. And he was like, nah, dude, we're gonna get you out of this. We're gonna get you out of this. So on Saturday, we made a leg. The over in the PLL Redwoods game didn't hit. That was my leg. We took the Yankees team total against the Oakland Athletics. They scored 0 runs. It was 5.5. JP Sears literally turned it into Cy Young. The Yankees shut out
Mhm.
while holding their team total, by the way. And then his favorite play of the day was the Mariners money line. They lost outright to the Rangers. It was just a full faded lay that, I mean, the PLL over didn't come close. The Yankees bageled.
Yeah.
With a 5.5 team tote
That's insane. Against that team.
against
too.
the Oakland Athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bad.
And then the Mariners just a moose shit play. I told him that one was going to be moose shit, though.
Like you're saying Elsie's Cam's cookie.
No, I'm
it looks
saying right
completely
now, it's
fine.
fine. But yeah, just a nightmare day on the books. You know, that was just a tough one. We're on the boat checking the scores, and it's just bad to worse. Bad to worst.
You'll snap out of it.
Yeah, maybe this week will be my week. However, in other betting news, shout out to New York Atlas. The win total continues on. Even though I tried to fade them, they did in fact win.
Needed that so badly.
The Outlaws POD Mega Max shit nuke came home as quickly as you'd like. Shout out to PLL. That team might just win the championship this year. They are so good.
So good.
Shout out.
They are so good.
Yeah,
and then the funniest wager of the weekend was taking the Cannons -2.5. Fat boy Asher Nolting and the Cannons lose outright to the Chaos as Blaze Reardon once again sets a record in net. Every time I fade that fat motherfucker, he fucks me.
Dude, I said it too, and they ended up never putting up the goalie saves. I said I wanted to take him, and never put him up.
61% save rate.
Crazy.
Both fat bastards. Every time I try to fade them or take them, they just screw me.
People forget I was on Carolina.
You were on Carolina.
Then didn't take him because I was scared off, of course.
Krabs did scare you off?
Krabs texted me right after the game. He's like, dude, Carolina, of course. I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Of course. That was the only game that actually pissed me off in the PLL this weekend. I was literally looking at it like, dude, you got to be kidding me.
Did they look good or did the Cannon just look bad?
No, Blaze Reardon saved 61% of the shots again. So it's like when he's doing that, there's really nothing you can do because 61% in a lacrosse game is absurd.
I feel like them putting up 14 goals is impressive for them, though.
Yeah, for sure.
They usually don't do that.
For sure. 100%. The most impressive performance of the weekend, though, shout out our GOAT, Pat Cavanaugh, 8 points against Little Bro.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was always his points or his shots. I think
8?
Krabs said it. Yeah.
8 points, brother.
It's crazy.
8 of them. He was on his head against Little Bro, which is what you need to see.
You do.
You know what I mean? Like if I ever competed heavily against my older brother, I would hope that when he played me, he would just like go nuclear.
Yeah. So I'm mad we were so focused on, what's his name, Malloy, that
Malloy,
game. And it's like it was always a Cavanaugh.
It was always Cavanaugh, dude.
Dude,
Pat
that
just went ballistic.
That team's winning it all.
I agree.
How do they not?
I agree. 4 Toraton winners in one attack is just, that's like not fair.
People forget I saw the greatness in them 3 years ago.
The greatness when they were still the Chrome.
Yeah.
When they were the Chrome with Skinoni and that donut.
I knew as soon as they got him out of net, there was greatness on the
What do you think
horizon.
Skinoni's doing nowadays?
Fucking eating cheeseburgers.
Selling Allstate, gooning, probably. Telling people he used to play in the PLL. Breaking news alert. Jalen Ramsey has officially been traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Josh, can you pull up the full trade? I'm hearing rumors of Minka Fitzpatrick. I'm hearing rumors of picks. I'm hearing rumors on rumors. Can we set the record straight about Jalen Ramsey to the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Record getting set straight. I don't know if it's.
Should we get the kid in here?
As we get right up moving.
Finalize the bus. Nothing. There's nothing yet official, I don't think, on what they got.
Just.
Oh, no. Adam Schefter.
Oh.
Steelers traded 3-time All-Pro safety Minka Fitzpatrick to the Dolphins in exchange for 3-time Pro Bowl cornerback Jalen Ramsey, the rare player-for-player trade.
Wow.
Can I get an age check on Minka Fitzpatrick?
I'd guess he's 28. Minka.
Actually, I know how old he is. He's my age because he went to St. Peter's.
28.
Yep. Well, a year older, actually. Can I get an age check on Jalen Ramsey?
My guess, 29.
Yeah, I'm going to say 29. You mean to get him? Get his thoughts?
30.
30?
30.
This feels like a bad trade.
For the Steelers?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Minka's ceiling in the next 2 years is way higher than what you're going to get out of 1 to 2 year Jalen Ramsey in that secondary. No.
I kind of agree, dude. I don't think Jalen Ramsey's worth his salt anymore.
If you were to ask me right now who's better, Minka Fitzpatrick, Jalen Ramsey, I don't even know if there'd be a conversation of people that watch football saying Jalen Ramsey. Minka Fitzpatrick is one of the best
safeties, yeah,
in the league for the past
top 5, yeah,
3 years. It feels like,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. It seems like it's It's a pretty lateral move. They're probably not going to get much worse. They're probably not going to get much better.
But I mean,
either way.
both of them played like moose shit last year. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. Yeah, but
So why would you want an aging Ramsey?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I wonder if Minka has to get paid soon. Maybe that's why. Ramsey's already on a deal. They don't have to pay him. Ramsey.
Wow, a
fits the
player for player trade. Lauren, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, I haven't been high on Jalen Ramsey for a while.
Since he went to Miami.
Yeah, for a while. But maybe they can awaken that dog in him. I mean, he's going to be surrounded by dogs.
Maybe you think
We'll
you just
see.
want a championship in the room.
Yeah, maybe like
Yeah.
a guy that could lead the defense.
But I would think at this point in
TJ
Minka
Watt
Fitzpatrick's career, he's leading the defense.
I would assume TJ is too.
As a
They got
Jets
plenty of
fan, it
guys.
makes me more mad that
Sean
Minka's
Elliott.
now in the division than Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
I hate having Minka in my division versus Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey's a traffic cone last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting trade for
Some-
both teams. Just like doesn't really seem like either team gets much better.
Before the trade info released, that was the coolest trade of all time. You just got Jalen Ramsey, and I would have assumed in my head that you're pairing him with Minka Fitzpatrick. But now you're just replacing Minka with Jalen.
Okay, part 2 of the trade just came out.
Whoa. Harry Potter style.
Dolphins are trading tight end Jonnu Smith to the Steelers for late round pick swap. Smith will get a 1-year contract extension for $12 million.
I love that for the Steelers. I'll say it.
Jonnu Smith.
That's good for them.
I like it a lot.
That's good for them. And
Mhm.
only a late round pick swap. Like
Yeah.
I thought they already had what's his name?
they have that big ass dude, Washington. Fryermuth in Washington.
Yeah.
Fryermuth. That was it. Muth.
I mean,
Yeah.
Jonnu Smith is better than both those guys. Washington, I also think fucking sucks. So that's probably more what it is. Have 2 tight ends.
All right. So Jonnu Smith and Jalen Ramsey enter the building. Minka Fitzpatrick and pick swaps leave the building. Or
No, yeah.
Minka Fitzpatrick leaves the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the Steelers won that trade now.
I would agree.
Now I would give them the win.
Yeah, now I agree.
Now I would give them the win.
I would say the Steelers won that trade for sure. I think Jonnu Smith might start over Fryermuth at this point.
Yeah, I think you would.
Dude, Fryermuth
$12
didn't
million
do shit
for
last
a
year.
tight end on a 1-year deals. He's playing for sure.
But dude, I'm just
Regis.
no, I know we've got opinions in the room, but this is just exactly what we did 2 years ago. You just get every name possible, deal everything for that 1 year, and you just sit there and pray that Aaron Rodgers still has it.
That is kind of what they're doing. I mean, they'll have Jonah for 1 year, Rodgers for 1 year, Jalen for 2 years. Like they're,
Dude,
I mean,
we
TJ's
did the
on his way
same
out, I guess,
thing.
in the next 3-4 years.
We did the same thing, dude. We did the exact same thing. And we had a better running back room. It's just like I have no faith in Aaron Rodgers. He was at a concert this weekend of that fucking rapper Mike. I like the rapper, but he's like, Aaron,
Mike's
give TMZ the middle finger. Aaron's just like on the middle backstage, like it's like, dude, you ain't locked in to win a bowl right now, bro.
Is it a Mike Stud concert?
You ain't locked in, dude. Justin Fields is in Bermuda working out. He's in Bermuda working out, dude. There's just levels to this shit.
I hope he's so
Is there
bad.
subs? Someone's got to be on sub
I hope
alert.
he's so bad. I'm not. I'll get on it.
I got it right here. Twitch Matty Ice with a tier 1 sub for 26 months. Love the streams. Who do you guys think hits a home run today? PCA.
He's not playing.
Fuck. Lindor. Is he playing?
The Mets playing. Let me see. They're not playing.
O'Neal
Doesn't
Cruz.
look like.
Just really quick, PCA sold me so hard this weekend.
Same.
He is
I
playing.
fucking
He was
hate
the
him.
Can't touch
only
the ball.
one to not get a hit on the entire team. And that's the one guy I had to. He was the take me home piece in my little 6-man.
Yeah, he can't touch the ball right now.
Dude, I hate him. I put him with Pat Kavanaugh points. You fucking sold ma.
It's bad.
Can't touch ball.
That was really bad.
What's going on with him? Do we need to be in center
I
field
think it's
again?
that one game is just still in his head.
Do we need to be
He
in
needs to
center
have
field?
just. He needs to hit a fucking nuke in a big situation. That's all we need. Just or a hit in a big situation. Then he's back.
Or
all
just
we need.
in a small situation. Maybe just first inning, just a
He's
little
had a
bloop.
couple. He's had a couple. They just. He can't get going. He can't get going.
That shit pissed me off.
Wow.
He's
Okay.
an all-star though.
Yep. All right.
Almost officially.
So home run hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
Okay.
There you go. O'Neal Cruz. All right, so Jalen Ramsey, Johnny Smith enter the building. Minka Fitzpatrick leaves the building. The Dolphins are, I mean, what are we doing over there in Miami? Tyreek Hill this entire offseason seems like he's on a schmear campaign of not wanting to play there anymore.
Yeah.
Now Minka Fitzpatrick enters a secondary that was already one of the weakest points on the Dolphins all of last year. Well, what are they doing over there? Who's their tight end now? Is it, what's his name, the white guy?
Durham Smythe.
Yeah, Smythe.
He's on the Bears now.
Yeah.
What is Miami's plan here?
I don't even know what their roster's looking like, honestly.
Let's see it.
I feel like they went from a favorite to potentially compete and win a Super Bowl 2 years ago to now just I don't know what they're doing team.
Their tight ends currently. So Jonas Smith gone. Julian Hill, Pharaoh Brown, and Tanner Connor.
Like, what are they doing?
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know.
And now it's a chain, Hill, Waddle. I guess you just think we're not going to need a tight end. Just
their running backs. Oh, you just mean in general, yeah. I mean, their running back room is kind of nice.
A chain, Mostert.
No, not Mostert anymore. Mostert's on the Raiders, I think. A chain, Jalen Wright, Alexander Madison, and Ollie Gordon. It's kind of a deep room.
But what do they do? What are they doing? Their problem has never been the offense. It's that frisky defense.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to sign a tight end now, right?
I mean, they have to. There's no way. Unless they drafted one of these guys, which I don't think they did.
Lopez, I got news for you. We're coming this year.
See what happens.
I think Minka Fitzpatrick, I think this is a good way to put it. Out of the player for player trade, obviously the Steelers won the trade because of the Jonnu Smith edition now. Minka Fitzpatrick improves that Dolphins secondary more than Jalen Ramsey improves that Steelers secondary, I think. Yeah, and maybe. It's marginal, though.
Maybe.
I think it's very marginal. I don't know. I feel like I'm very high on Minka Fitzpatrick, and Jalen Ramsey last year wasn't an anomaly. It's been the past 2 years of him not really doing anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It just comes down to the schemes, I guess. But
it's more of like a show me trade.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Like I don't think you can really tell who's going to be better. And I mean, I guess Minka did play in Miami before, and he was pretty fucking good. So different coordinators. That I'm pretty sure Vic Fangio was his coordinator then, and he was pretty good. So.
All right. Well, I guess, that's that. See you later, Minka. See you later, Jalen. I bet Jalen Ramsey will be a big jersey point for Steelers fans. I mean, he's just a cool guy, though, to have on the team.
Yeah, he does look
You know what I mean? Like, he's just like a cool... He increases the aura of the Steelers for sure.
Yeah, I think that's
100%
safe to say.
More so than I would say Minka going to the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
When we're talking auras...
I don't know if anyone has more aura than Jalen in the league, low key.
Sauce Gardner's probably up there.
Oh, I don't think so.
Sauce Gardner got mad aura, dude.
Just Jalen, when he wears like the no gloves and tape fingers, he looks so fucking sick.
He is sick.
He does look hard. He does look very, very, very hard. In other football news, Jake Retzlaff, the BYU quarterback, is now hitting the portal after sexual assault allegations. I don't know where that is in the courts, but it also exposed the BYU honor code that can suspend you for 7+ games if you have premarital goon sessions. Wow.
Absurd.
Wow. Wow.
That happened back in the day, dude. We were talking about when someone on Jimmer's team, I remember, like their second best player got in trouble for having sex with someone, got kicked off the team.
I'm not a big make assumptions guy because I think you look at who the kid was that was at Baylor. The D lineman.
Oakley.
Yeah, Oakley, where sexual assault allegations can, ruin a career.
Sean
Oakman.
Sean
Oakman.
Oakman.
Where that stuff can kind of derail a career if not proven one way or the other. Hoping that, however this case gets settled, the truth comes out with whatever. But, I mean, that's a massive quarterback to be hitting the portal.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a team I would go get a guy like that, though, when that's hanging over their head. I know it's the new era of, like, innocent until proven guilty, but that just seems like a tough thing to have hanging over your head as an organization. And I wouldn't 100%. Be shocked if he sits in the portal for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, BYU, I'm just going to come out and say it. It seems like the weirdest fucking school in America.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 100%.
Dude, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I was talking about it this morning a little bit. I come across these TikToks of these people that go to BYU and they interview the students. It is some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen. They'll be like, "What's your favorite loophole?" And they'll be like, "I prefer the Elon's rocket earthquake." And it's just like, dude, what is wrong with that school? Like that the Mormons, they freak me out. I'll say it. I got no problems. They freak me out, dude. They freak me out.
Yeah.
They be saying some crazy shit. Girls and guys.
Yeah,
They'll be like, "Hey, you go to Vegas, get married, have yourself a weekend, and then you get divorced in Vegas, come back, and no one's the wiser." Some chick said that in the theater. I was like, Jesus Christ. What? Just for a little goon?
just for a little game.
That's it? Like, is that that's crazy. No, like that's insane. The 5-star rider, the kid that just signed with BYU, is apparently not going to enroll for another year because he has to go on the Mormon mission, which is you go for like a year, 2 years to learn about the faith and God knows where. Like, what in the bot are they building?
There's no way that he has to do that.
Yeah, Mormon faith, brother.
Yeah, I think
He
so.
has
They
to?
have to
They
go on
all do.
a mission trip. I think so.
Dude, why the fuck is he going there then?
Why does any athlete go? That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, if the 5-star basketball kid, AJ, that just
Diabasto,
what is he doing? I've seen him talk on some TikToks. I know he's a freak. You can't go to BYU and freak, dude.
Nope.
That's insane.
Get the bag though.
The 3 schools I would never go to: BYU, BYU, maybe BYU, University of Utah, Utah State. Nowhere in that state would I go to school.
Southern Utah?
Southern Utah, no.
Hey, Utah
All right.
State's actually kind of sick.
All right, top 5. Southern Utah. Of schools I wouldn't go to.
You can
Southern
say
Utah.
Weber State,
Weber State,
Utah Tech?
BYU, Utah Tech,
Southern Utah.
Southern Utah, Utah State, University of Utah. What is like a big city in Utah?
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake.
Is there like a Salt Lake University?
It's Utah.
Oh, that's Utah.
Yeah, it's Utah.
Yeah, those would be the 7 schools I wouldn't go to. But anyway, Virginia Tech,
And Virginia Tech?
TCU, Mizzou. That's my top 10.
Sure.
Okay, UTI. I forgot Utah Technical
They
Institute.
have a UTI?
Yeah.
You can't go to UTI, dude.
I mean, dude, if you go to UTI,
You're going to the track infection?
imagine wearing wearing like a shirt that says UTI. Like you
That's
can't sell
actually kinda
merch for that
funny.
school.
That's actually kind of funny. What are you wearing? It's Utah Tech Institute, dude. But that's the Mormon hotbed now.
Yeah. Utah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's where they reside.
What other states have like the hotbeds of weird
Dude,
stuff?
I think it's weird Jackson darts from there because like he just doesn't seem like he's.
I thought he was Cali.
He's Utah. Uh-huh.
He's not Mormon though. He'd be cheating on his girlfriend and shit.
Maybe cheat.
Did you see?
What?
He cheat. Did you see? There's a TikTok of the girl, I guess, that he cheated on,
Yeah.
and she was like, "So annoying that I'm like famous for that." And then it cut into the edit again.
Yeah.
Dude, those edits last year were going crazy.
All time.
He's been cheating on me for about 2 years now, and then it's just him. Cuts right in, so just
It's
throwing
so
a dime.
good. It's so good.
It's very funny.
Some of those edits are just the edit game right now is at, I think we're seeing the peak of it.
Oh yeah,
100%.
We're seeing the peak of
that's
TikTok
almost my
edits.
entire TikTok now.
Yeah, me too.
Like
Me too.
what? I only see ASMR videos. I see edits.
I've been sending you some.
Yeah, dude,
Dude, there's this new thing. I don't know if anyone
that
has seen
tickled
it.
my little brain.
Josh, maybe can I send you the link on Twitter or no?
Dude, the
You
little
can try.
jellyfish.
You could try it.
No?
We could try.
I sent it to Lauren. It's like a new thing that's happening on TikTok now. And
Yes, the AI ASMR.
yeah, they have AI ASMR.
It's amazing.
I just don't I might just make another TikTok account and see how to make these videos and just start monetizing off it because it's got to be so easy.
They're saying that's how so many people are getting rich right now off of making this.
Yeah.
Like-
dude, this one kid has a full YouTube channel. I mean, I watch it because I just think they're so funny, of AI stormtrooper vlogs. And it's like these two stormtroopers, and they're like, all right, Darth Vader's sending us to Endor. We're so fucked. And then it's like them and Endor. Dude, and I watch it. I watch all the videos.
Yeah.
I subscribe to the YouTube. They're
Okay.
like dead ass AI stormtrooper vlogs, and I will watch them.
Yeah, the AI Yeti. Have you seen those?
Yes.
Here you
So
go.
good. Look at this shit. AI. Like AI is getting so advanced, it like can melt.
That's unbelievable.
That crunch is just so good.
I love that shit.
Dude, it even has the sound of like the knife hitting the plate. All right, that's good. We don't have to watch the whole thing.
All right, let's go.
How nuts is that?
CIA won the war.
How nuts is that, dude?
It's
AI is, I think it's getting like AI is getting scarily good.
Dude, there's like videos of like creators, like people are making on AI that look 100% real. Like it is scary. But I guess like the more like we make it like make stuff, the smarter it's getting. And now it's to the point where it's kind of scary because in the future, like you could make an AI video of someone doing something that they didn't actually do,
100%.
and it looks real. Like, how do you prove
100%.
that's not real?
100%.
That's scary.
Dude, there was a video of a
That's
kid in a
scary.
grocery store like asking for a certain chapstick, and I didn't realize it was AI till the end of the video when like it like turned into AI and like they all started laughing. And I was like, dude, that dead ass
That's
looked
weird,
like a real interaction at a grocery store. Like I was even looking for like little things that are written wrong, and there's nothing.
Mm-mm.
I saw this kid like make like a fake news article like using AI, like his dad, like he's like wanted by the CIA or something, and he sent it to his dad, and his dad's from like Nigeria or something. He had no idea like what was going on. He's like, they're using IA against me. They're setting me up. I probably was so good. He sent him like 7 different news articles about how he's wanted
That's
for
actually
doing
so
nothing.
good.
It's so good.
No, dude, AI scares me a little bit.
It's so scary.
It scares me a little bit, then it also gives me good TikToks, and I go, okay, fine, you can stay.
Yeah.
But it is freaky, dude. Like, it is getting really real. There's a couple now where it's like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
that was a little too real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even in those videos, the thing that I think is crazy is they have the sound of a knife hitting a plate
Yeah.
and, like, what it sounds like to spread on a piece of bread. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that is so advanced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, dude, fucking Elon's got robots walking around fucking talking to people.
Yeah, I don't like
Dude, there are
this.
robots in Dallas.
Kyle, dude, that's my favorite. The
Mac-
glass fruit.
Max Hancock said, I go to BYU, Mike. I'd love to come on the pod and answer your questions. Most of us are normal, but there are some outliers for sure. So this is what I was thinking about.
That could be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Max, Max, DM me on Twitter. Might have to actually get you up moving. Maybe we'll put like an AI mask over Max's face and be like, we interviewed a BYU student about BYU.
Yeah.
How,
How have the voice changer too? We can throw it on him.
how devastating do you think it would be to be going to BYU and you take a liking to a girl and you start talking to her and find out that she's Mormon when you're not? That would be devastating. Do I sink the rest of my life into this situation?
I mean, if you're not Mormon, I don't know why you're going there. My opinion.
Well, so that's what I'm saying. When he says some of us are normal, like, is it just all Mormons?
I think,
think-
like 90%.
I think a lot of Mormons also don't like.
yeah, a lot of
live by
Mormons are
those.
like normal, whatever
Yeah.
that means.
I'm also just confused. I'll say it. The big part of the Mormon faith is this premarital thing. But then you got Netflix documentaries about Mormons that just have gangbangs.
Oh, the Mormon mom.
Yeah, that was just insane.
Yeah. That show is. Did you watch that show?
A little bit.
I watched the whole thing. Weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, is it like, all right, once we get married, you just turn into freaks? Or is it like, what in the world?
It's just swingers. I don't know. I don't know how they get
Just-
down.
Just swapping, dude. Just swapping.
Rav coming in. EA is coming back with college basketball video game.
Wow.
That will be all fucking time. Those are my favorite games.
Yeah, that was
What a good time to have it too. Providence is such a good roster right now.
Oh, dude, I think the last one was like when Blake Griffin was there. Like when he
He
was on
was
cover for
at
OU.
OU. Yeah, he was.
That was so that game was so much fun.
I mean,
that
this
dude from
is,
Gonzaga was in the game too. That gross dude.
I remember him. Yeah, the center. I forget his name.
Just
Nick.
looked like he
something.
smelled like shit. Yeah.
Definitely smelled like shit.
Yeah.
There's just some people where you can see them and they smell like shit.
Yeah.
My sister lives in Provo and it's not like that at all for the most part. I will tell you one of the best places to live and some of the nicest people to be around. I doubt it.
Dude,
I'm sorry,
Provo
Harris.
is unbelievable. It's
sorry,
so
Harris.
pretty.
There has not been, I've sneakily started to notice there's not many places Lauren hasn't been.
She has been doing much, but she hadn't been to Chicago.
I
Though.
hadn't
That was
been
the
to
one.
Chicago.
We'll say some like random ass cities, but dude, it's beautiful.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, I have been to Utah a lot. I used to date someone that lived
Hmm.
up there. Went to Utah State.
Did you
Played
get
basketball.
familiar with Mormons?
No, did not.
Would've loved
BYU,
that.
I think, is the really heavily one. Utah State really isn't like that. I don't think Utah is really like that.
Utah Tech. You think the Utah Tech kids get dirty?
They might.
I can tell you who doesn't. Southern Utah. They are definitely not Mormon. Promise you that.
How do you know about Southern Utah?
There's a bear from Southern Utah, and I did some digging.
Jalen Johnson?
No, Braxton Jones.
Oh.
He was our left tackle last year.
How you
He went
digging?
to Utah. How did you know that Jalen Johnson went to Utah? Or no?
No.
Did you know that?
No.
He did go there. He went to Utah. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at
You're just reading that comment?
it's Dave, I think. You're not a Mormon. They get you the bag. You just got to ascribe to their rules, and they basically tell you that they'll set you up for life through their network. Actual pitch when they offered me. My mom then goes, my son not going to sell his soul, and hung up the phone. Wow. W mom.
W mom.
W
Dave
mom.
Soul still in body.
W soul still in body.
Soul still intact.
Speaking
good.
of stealing souls, I don't know if you guys saw this. Malik Beasley potentially is going to lose his soul to the jail system as he is now under investigation for gambling on games he was playing in, and people are pulling tapes. And I have to say,
I freaking knew it, man.
he might be fucked.
He is fine.
He is.
Certain game on the Timberwolves, they were down 9 points. The spread was 8.5 with 1.2, or I think it was 2.4 seconds left. Malik Beasley grabs all, sprints up to court, layup, spread covered.
Tell you one thing, he definitely wasn't taking his points because brother hated shooting the ball.
He could have been Jonte Portering, though. People are like, dude, these 1 for 12 games make so much sense now.
Dude, I
Mhm.
think that he was also betting on other people. Like you see that Ant tweet? Like I think he bet on Ant's 3-pointers and he tweeted at him like,
Yeah.
hey, Ant, you need 7 to beat me tonight. So he definitely took Ant 7 plus.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Oh,
was
and then
like,
he
oh
banged
my
it.
God.
Yeah,
And he
and
banged
got
it, yeah.
7 that night,
Yeah.
too.
That was for the most threes in the league, I think.
Well,
He
my
needed
thing
7.
is just like he's getting paid. Why? I understand like
Jonte.
back in the day, like
You're
a
not getting another
broke,
contract. I get that. But
Yeah.
He's getting another contract.
but like back in the day, a broke college kid, like the ASU kid that did that.
Yeah.
Like I understand, but Malik Beasley did.
He's about to get 20 mil a year.
Yeah, like what? Why?
It makes no sense. Did you see him on Neon's stream too, like a month
He was
ago?
like, "I
They were
hate
talking about
gamblers."
it. Yeah. He was saying that the parlays ruin basketball and like how he hates it.
Probably because he was taking them himself.
He probably knew the fucking FBI was on his ass then. They definitely were. They definitely been on this case from like since then. And I'm sure that he knew that they were looking into him. And he was like just trying to say everything he could to keep him off his
Just as a
tail.
guy that had the battle with Malik Beasley in the playoffs this year, he's just one of those guys you can kind of tell there's not a lot of brain cells moving around there.
Yeah.
And I think a guy like Malik Beasley probably goes, wait, I'm playing in the league. It's easiest to bet on the sport that I'm actively playing in.
That's a real addiction.
I also think a lot of these guys have way more debt than you'd think in terms of like, I
Yeah.
don't think they spend their money very well. And I wouldn't be shocked like if a guy like Malik Beasley actually had crazy debt and it's like, all right, well, pay it off. You got to do something like that. Like Jonte Porter was in the similar situation. Like he was trying to pay off debt with the gambling shit.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I agree with you guys though. I will never understand, especially if you're a guy like Malik Beasley. Like if you're campaign, I get it. If you're like
Like you're not going to
coming
get
off
like,
the
yeah.
deep bench, I get it. When you're Malik Beasley and you're starting for like championship caliber rosters, why in the world do you need to put a parlay together?
Also, why
Or do you think they got
care?
buddies that are like, yo, dude, I need you. Please, can you do this for me?
Like why do
Maybe
you care?
not.
Like why? I just don't understand. Like if you're making that much money, you could be making $1 million a year. Why are you gambling on fucking anything? if you're in the league.
Or
The only thing that can happen is bad. Like, you're not going to win more money than you make. There's no chance.
or at least just share. I would have liked to have known when he
Yeah.
was going to throw games.
That would be nice.
You know,
that would
like
be
if you're
nice.
going to do it, I don't have a problem, but at least share. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
They should allow.
I've maintained that I think all athletes should be able to bet on just their team to win.
Yeah, just money lines.
I think you should be able to shit nuke your team to win, and that's it.
Yeah, you can.
'Cause
do
I
that in
think
the-
that would
in
be
boxing
really
and the
fun.
UFC too. They're allowed to do that. Interestingly enough, but you can only bet on yourself to win. So
Like, I think it would be fun if, you know, Matt Stafford put a nuclear shit whale on the Rams money line against the Bucks or something.
like Joe Burrow's dad won like $300,000 on Joe winning the Heisman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Like
sick.
that's perfect.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's sick.
But Malik Beasley's over here betting on unders. You know he's betting unders too.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not good enough to be taking his over. He's,
Dude,
that
have you seen
shot
those plays of him on
inconsistent.
defense too when he's lined up against
Yeah, he
Halliburton?
stepped up on him.
Yeah,
Frozen.
and he like pointed or something. Like
He pointed. Yeah, it
go
was
this
Jeremy Grant was like about to shoot a 3, and he's pointing at his foot like while he's right in front of him instead of blocking it, and it was still a 3. Like he was pointing at his foot like it wasn't a 3, it was a 3.
I just love how good Twitter is at being detectives.
I know,
People
it's
are going back
crazy,
through the tapes, dude.
That's crazy.
Well, it's funny because you realize, especially through the stream with Neon, gambling Twitter has more motion for the athletes than I think we realize in terms of like they see way more than what we think they actually
Yeah.
see. And like even Neon being like, yeah, gambling Twitter is like kind of crazy. And like Malik B's just being like, dude, I fucking hate them. Like I play good and they don't like it. I play bad and they don't like it. It's like, damn, dude, like gambling Twitter is actually insane.
They're like that. They are like that.
I feel like if there was ever a player that was gambling, I mean, dude, his last play as a Piston against the Knicks, he fumbled a wide open 3 to win the game.
Yeah.
Out of bounds,
Oh,
fumbled.
yeah. I don't think he was doing that. If he was betting on that game and he blew that game,
Oh, could you imagine?
I mean, his head would be on a stick in Detroit.
Dude,
Someone would do something very bad to him
In
if
GTA.
they found
Yeah.
out. In GTA.
If you played in the league after games, would you like look up your name and see what people are saying?
I think everybody does.
You think so?
I've looked my name up after like I've had really viral college football bets that went wrong. And you get the people that are like, dude, Mikey Over's a fucking loser. It's like, dude, shit. Only during like college football and basketball, we're like,
I would never.
I have
do that.
posts that get like some traction because I'll be like, sometimes they won't tag you.
Nope.
So I won't
definitely not.
see it. So I've looked up like Mike Over just to be like, how mad are people that took this wager? It'll be like niche accounts. Like I'm
Yeah.
not like saying I'm a celebrity where I'm like Googling my name for TMZ. It's just like some people definitely just get one off, but not tag you or comment under it. So yeah, I think athletes for sure. Especially if I had like a shitter, if I was a pro athlete, I need to see if people are talking about it.
I don't think I would look at anything.
I
if
would
were a
look
pro
at
athlete.
shit, dude.
I would look at everything. I'd be like KD. I'd look at everything.
Katie, yeah, he's
You got to go one or two
Ultimate.
ways. You have to look at everything or nothing. You can't go in the middle, I feel like. Then you could drive yourself crazy.
Crazy.
If you see everything and you aren't scared to like talk shit to people, then like KD, then who cares?
You also have to be like good like KD though, because then it's like no one can really come
Exactly,
at
yeah,
you. But
exactly.
if it was like some,
If you were campaigning,
Schmuck.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
People were chirping,
campaign.
chirping back. It's like, all right.
sorry, Cam, put the phone away, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys see this one? This is so phenomenal on the basketball thing that Derek Queen updated his LinkedIn to say that he's now a player on the New Orleans Pelicans.
It's hilarious.
Kid is just awesome. I just love Derek. I love everything about Derek Queen. Professional basketball player for the New Orleans Pelicans. A real LinkedIn update out of Derek Queen.
yeah, that's sick.
But you know what though? That's a guy that's gonna have his future after basketball figured out. That's like doing small shit like that. And when you listen to D'Angelo Russell, who by the way just found out he has a podcast, he's got the most podcastable tempo and tone I've ever heard out of an athlete.
D'Angelo Russell has a podcast.
Dude, and it is so good. I challenge everybody to just listen to an episode. The way he talks, he does it to where you feel like you're in the room and it's just so calm. And he'll tell like, dude, you think about the guys he's played with. He got drafted into the Kobe Lakers. He's played with Steph Curry on the Warriors. He was at the beginning of the Ant and Karl Anthony Towns Timberwolves teams. He was on that Brooklyn Nets team that like out of nowhere made the playoffs when he was an all-star. He was on one of the most dominant college basketball teams. Like he's got a pretty crazy career when you start hearing him talk about it.
Bron.
Yeah, played with Bron.
AD.
And
He's about to be playing with Cooper Flag.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, they're saying he's going to sign for Dallas. That'd be cool. I would go to some Mavs games to watch him play. Cool. I really like D'Angelo Russell.
Dude, there's rumors we might be getting Chris Paul too, and I just think that'd be sick.
There's rumors that LeBron might go to the Knicks. But wait, we're going to talk about that in a second.
Talk about that.
But hold on. D'Angelo Russell. When he is on his podcast, he'll literally be like this. I'm going to try to do it, so I'm not going to do it any justice. He'll be like, yeah, I'm just like really, really happy for Jordan Poole, man. Feel like he was in a really bad spot. Finally got traded. It's like just so nice.
Dude, that's how Kyrie Irving is. It's not a podcast, but when he goes live on Twitch, he is just so fun to listen to, and it's very soothing and easy to listen to.
So good.
Yeah.
And D'Angelo Russell just had a clip go really viral about the Jordan Poole situation. And then Jordan Poole put on his Instagram story, he was like, is it time for me to hop on the pod? If I get a Jordan Poole, D'Angelo Russell podcast epi, that would just do numbers in my head.
Get 1 million plays just off your TV.
But the thing that D'Angelo Russell said that I think is really interesting, and it was advice from Kobe. D'Angelo Russell, I guess when he first got drafted, I mean, him and Kobe were super close. I mean, D'Angelo Russell coming out of college was like fucking unanimously supposed to be the next guard in the NBA. And Kobe was like, everyone's going to tell you this, that you need to figure out what you want to do after basketball right now. You need to be planning right now what you want to do once this thing is over, because it's going to be over quicker than you think. And you need to have your plan for after basketball figured out. So it's cool to see a guy like Derek Queen like posting on LinkedIn as a rookie. Like, I don't think he's trolling. I think he's just actually has a good head on his shoulders and is like, the best thing you can do is prep for what's to come after.
Yeah. He's also a golfer too.
Yeah, it's sick.
Quite often.
Really?
That is sick. And now he's got a new teammate, Jeremiah Fears, who selected the number 0.
So fucking
now
sick.
In the pros, the 0 Fears New Orleans jersey is a number 1 in the NBA.
That's unbelievable.
That is just so sick.
Yeah.
So sick.
0 Fears.
So I'm looking forward to watching that Pelicans team. I think they're going to be more fun than people give them credit for. But on the news of D'Angelo Russell potentially signing a 1-year deal with the Dallas Mavericks for $5 million a year, and Chris Paul potentially looming deal with the Dallas Mavericks as well, LeBron James sneakily mic'd up at a sushi restaurant by accident, talking about his next move in his career and saying he likes what New York is doing over there.
Yeah. He was in New York, I think, too.
If LeBron James signs for the Knicks, I am going to bust.
Are you?
What?
He would get traded, so
38 averaging 20, 10, and 5. Yeah.
I just wonder because like the Knicks are building something, but the minute he comes in, he takes over it all.
I think Jalen Brunson.
Are you a LeBron guy?
If he's on the Knicks.
Okay.
If you get Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, and them with LeBron James as the mentor, like either way, he's a good mentor. You've seen it on the Lakers.
For sure. I mean,
Seen it on the Heat. I mean, Austin Reeves took a massive step forward with LeBron being on the roster. Like just having them learn from him would be sick.
Well, I just think it's interesting because now the Luka trade gets way more confusing to me because I always thought like in the background, LeBron wanted Luka, and now it's LeBron may be leaving. Luka can go somewhere else, which I do think he will end up doing. And it's weird. We only got that for half a season.
So I think LeBron basically, and I'm not in LeBron's camp. I don't know exactly, but I guess he was saying he understands that the Lakers are now in a rebuilding process and that this is like from tweets, that he supports them building around Luka, but he wants to seriously compete for the next 2 years to like win a title. And when you do look at that Lakers roster, even if it's just him and Luka, they've done a horrible job of getting good depth players.
They don't
and
have a center.
They
good
don't have a
stars.
center.
They don't even have a center.
Yeah.
I guess like other teams are.
Dude, they barely have. Austin Reeves went ghost in the playoffs. So if you're LeBron
Austin
James,
Reeves-
you're probably like.
Austin Reeves also
He's probably about to sign.
not on contract. So like he's going to sign somewhere else probably.
Yeah, he's probably going to sign. I think
So
he's going to get a bag.
I understand LeBron being like, dude, I like the Lakers. I really like Luka, but I need to compete now.
I agree. I mean,
And dude, LeBron's such an attention whore too. You go to New York, bro. You're from LA to New York. Like,
I think him picking up that option as well is him saying like it's okay to trade me, because he wouldn't have accepted that option at all.
Yep.
He would have wanted to sign a new deal for more money. But now he knows that another team probably won't trade for him if he's getting paid $60 million a year. I guess he's getting paid 50, but dude, how do you?
I guess it does make the most sense.
well, Ayton also, which is in an unprecedented move. I don't know if you saw this. Ayton is negotiating a buyout with the Portland Trailblazers. So now he's going to be a free agent. People are saying he might land in LA.
Saw that.
That'd be a good move.
He's
though.
an interesting guy
That'd
to be a
good move.
free agent now, because I feel like people kind of forgot about him when he went to Portland because they're just so bad. But
He
he's
was
an
hooping.
interesting center,
He's good.
either starter, depth guy. Like
Mm-hmm.
he could be an interesting guy to see where he goes, to see what a team is trying to really build.
Yeah.
I would bust if we got him. Bust.
Yeah.
That
I
would be
saw
cool.
Kobe White posted on his Instagram story being like, thank you for all the memories, some shit like that, or
He's
something.
like fishing.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Potentially Kobe White might be on the move.
Whatever.
Him and Vooch better be on move.
But I
There's-
do think that LeBron, if he were to sign for the Knicks, that moves our needle massively. Just having a guy like that in the locker room, like,
It's changing your entire dynamic. And what are you going to have to give up to get LeBron? Is the question.
that's where I would be a little concerned.
have to
I
give
would
up
It would have to
all
be
your
like
depth.
win right now.
Every depth piece.
And I don't know. I don't
Mikhail
know.
probably has to go.
I would assume
probably has
I've
to
already
go.
made my piece
Cat
of Josh
has to
Hart.
go.
No, I don't think Cat
I
would
would
go.
I've already made my piece that Josh Hart's on the move. I think he's gone.
I don't think that's big enough.
I've already made my piece that Mikal Bridges is gone because he's looming mega max, and I don't think the Knicks want to sign a guy that averages 15 to a mega max. I have made my piece that serious potentials, Karl Anthony Towns, could be packaged. And I've also made my piece. The only guy that I know is not leaving is Jalen. Everyone else, I've made my piece that they could potentially get moved once free agency opens. And that's just that.
Also, they need a fucking coach. Like, stop. They can't make moves without a coach.
I agree. It's so we're a day away from free agency, and we have not hired a fucking coach.
Yeah.
Dude, Dave, you know that's not enough for Braun. You're telling me the Lakers are happy with getting Josh Hart, Bridges, and picks for Braun?
Depending how many picks.
It'd have to be a lot.
I mean, Mikal
But
Bridges isn't
even
like
then,
a
it
bad
doesn't
piece.
really do anything. Are you just going into a rebuild, I guess?
They are rebuilding for sure. They have nobody. Like, they have no depth. They have no centers. They don't even have
No, the
starters.
Lakers are
Like,
the epitome of about to hit a rebuild
Yeah.
really hard around
I
Luka.
mean, they had it going. It was just they didn't have a center. They were a center away, in my opinion. But
yeah, but now Reeves is probably not going to be there. If LeBron leaves, Reeves won't re-sign there. I
no.
doubt it.
I don't
doubt
know.
it.
He might resign there because you get to be a big piece in a rebuild.
Yeah, but are they going to pay
Yeah.
Austin Reeves $40 million to rebuild?
I mean,
Like,
I
I
don't know
doubt
if you
it.
have many options other than him to sign to have a starting shooting guard right now.
We don't have to sign. I'm just saying, like, is Austin Reeves the answer for a rebuild? No. I would say no. He's not.
I don't
And that's
know.
why
I
that's
think-
why I wouldn't sign him.
He could be him. It does suck that he went cold in the playoffs, but
Austin
just
Reeves to me
wish
is
we
like the
had-
third best player on a good team.
I just wish we had more picks to maneuver with. When you trade for Mikal Bridges and you get rid of that many picks, and then you see what picks are getting right now, I wish we had those in the back pocket.
yeah.
I wish we had those in the back pocket. But I would bust if LeBron James.
I'm
signed
really
for the
interested
Knicks.
to see what Luca does.
I think he's going to resign LA. I don't know if there's much. Like, he's going to get the fucking bag of Roni and cheese from them and be like, all right, you guys have to rebuild around me, and I'm
Yeah.
getting a no trade clause. I wouldn't be shocked if Luka puts a no trade clause in his next contract.
I'm sure he
Yeah.
will.
He's the only guy that might deserve one.
Yes.
Just to be like, dude, you guys cannot just trade me at night while I'm playing Overwatch.
Yeah, I mean, if they lose Luca too, holy shit.
Also, LeBron in the Garden. I mean, those tickets bump $50 minimum
That would be
per game.
so sick.
Per game
LeBron
in the Garden.
would play for the Lakers, the Knicks, the Heat, and the Cavs. Be a pretty cool career.
Con Man with the tier 1 sub on a 21-month, 12-month streak. He
Come
said,
on.
I'm busting for the new college basketball video game. The Redbirds will finally be winning a natty. Yeah, college basketball has been announced. The Providence College Friars, with their best roster in a long time, will now be put in a video game.
Dude, the video games are getting scary. It's like to the point where I just don't want to ever leave my apartment.
Yeah, you're a big video game girl.
Oh, always have been. Always have been.
What's your top 3 video games your entire life?
NCAA football. Back in the day, Medal of Honor was always a big one
Wow,
for me.
that's a sneak deep cut.
I mean, and MLB The Show. I mean, it's always been like the sports games or the shooting games, but college basketball was a lot of fun back in the day. I used to love playing that. Loved playing that.
You, me, and Jovan attempting to win a championship in college basketball would feed families.
What would be the real rebuild team?
No, just be Providence. It's the only game
You don't
my
get to
school
just
is
pick your
in.
team on the.
It's the only game my school is in.
It's the only game my school is in. We did Texas.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
I will.
I was talking
will,
more like mid-major.
I will play with Seton Hall. I will play with no other team in college basketball than Providence. It's the only game I get to finally fucking use
respect
my
that.
school.
I totally get that.
Or if they have like old teams too, that'd be so sick. Like Chris Dunn's Providence team.
Yeah, that'd be busty.
That'd be sick.
People forget he won the Big East.
People forget.
People do forget, and I was a Seton Hall fan at the time.
That was the year they had like that insane like
Ben Bentel.
didn't they like break like a record for like most games won in a row or something? Maybe was that like a couple years ago?
Nah, that was a couple years ago. That was Ben
When they
Bentel,
just kept
Chris Dunn.
when they just got so lucky.
Yeah,
when they're
that
the luckiest
wasn't.
team,
Yeah,
that
that
wasn't
wasn't
that
him. Yeah, and it wasn't luck.
And it wasn't luck.
We were just unbelievably goated. That team was so good. Justin
They were good.
Minaya, Jared Bynum, Devin Carter, Corey Floyd Jr. The fact that Corey Floyd Jr. is gonna be in a fucking video game drives me insane.
I feel like it's gonna be like 2 years from now, though. when
You
they
think so?
release it.
It's not. Yeah, it probably won't be this year. I would
Yeah.
assume.
Shit. We're
2028.
only
Probably just now, like getting started on.
2028.
If I had to
Providence can
guess.
only go down from here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need that video game this year. Because the rosters we're going to put together after this team doesn't work is going to be generationally bad. We're probably going to join the Pac-12.
Dude, if we get a new EA college basketball before GTA 6, that's pretty crazy.
If we get a new college basketball before Joel Embiid makes an Eastern Conference final, that would be insane.
That would be. Got 3 years to do it.
Literally,
VJ
dude.
Edgecombe now.
Literally, dude. In other news, however, the U.S. men's national team advances in the Gold Cup after a crazy penalty where, shout out the Berhalter family, we just can't escape their moose shit. But Sebastian Berhalter, Sky's penalty almost puts in a situation to lose. However, we've got the most nails penalty goalie, I guess, to ever put the gloves on. And he said penalties are literally his favorite thing to do of
That's
all
a
time.
psycho right there.
Saved 3 in a row. And then the boy Downs advances us. Shout out.
Shout out. Whoever that kid was that took the last penalty kick for the U.S.
Downs.
No, before him. The fifth one, sorry. Not the one that won. The kid with like the white and black hair. Got like the white highlights in
Oh,
it.
yeah, Luna.
No, not Luna. Other dude. Tolkien maybe.
Okay.
Fucking bozo. He misses his PK and then like is all happy and like puts his hands up in the air like he's happy. And then goes and talks to fucking the keeper. Also, if I'm the goalie, get the fuck away from me. Like, I don't need my own teammate saying like, hey, you got this after you just fucked up. Like, I know what my job is and you didn't do yours.
Yeah.
That should piss me off. When players try to talk to goalies and like hype them up, just so different. when my coaches that weren't my goalie coach, like would tell me what to do, it's be like, dude, you don't know.
No, I like this. This is niche. You don't get a lot of goalie commentary.
You don't. And that was like my least favorite thing when people would try to talk to me and tell me what to do. Like he's going left. Like, what the fuck do you know? You don't know anything.
You don't know shit.
I like this niche commentary. You don't get a lot of goalie commentary.
You never do.
Yeah, it's true.
You never do.
I tweeted it this morning. I just feel like, I mean, you just got fucking roasted by your fiance.
Yeah, she was really good at soccer, wasn't she?
I just feel like, and I tweeted it, and I'm going to stand on it, and I don't think it's that crazy of a take. If this team wins the Gold Cup, I don't want to see Weston McKennie, Christian Pulisic, Timothy Weah, Gio Reyna. I don't want to see any of them on our World Cup squad because I feel like this team is establishing and are now deserved to play in the World Cup after the way that those 4 or 5 guys acted in terms of they're willing to suit up for any tournament. They're willing to play on any grass in any country for the United States.
We would get
And-
booted so fast.
But that's honestly, that's fine by me because this team without those guys has gone further than teams with those guys.
The thing that I would enjoy watching this team more, like why I would enjoy watching this team more is because they actually play physical. Our other guys are literally the fucking softest 11 I've ever seen in my entire life. Like these dudes, like Tillman's not afraid to fucking run through someone's face.
Neither
Like,
Tyler
at all.
Adams. That's why
That's
I love
what- yeah,
having him,
exactly.
dude.
But like Christian Pulisic is,
Bitch,
he
man.
tries to play European soccer for the U.S. team.
Bitch, man.
Like we have 3 guys try to play European style soccer on a team that can't do that. It just doesn't work.
I know everyone in chat is being like, "Wow, that's a crazy take. I'd want us to compete," but we don't compete with those guys.
Yeah.
With the core of those guys, we didn't qualify for a fucking World Cup, and these kids are potentially going to win a Gold Cup, which is the farthest we've gotten with anyone.
Yeah.
Well, since that golden generation has fucking come out, and all of them decided to choose club over country, other than guys like Tyler Adams.
Have we played anyone like noteworthy, like a big win? Or
I
are
mean,
they all, like,
those
we're
guys
supposed to
couldn't
win?
get big wins. The only team that the core of Christian Pulisic, Weston McKennie, and them beat was fucking Mexico. And they were ranked, I think it was like 20 spots below us. Everything other than that, they drew against England, and that's it. Like we barely, I don't even know if we've beaten teams like Costa Rica with those fucking bozos.
I mean, dude,
We lost to Trinidad and Tobago with them playing a full game.
yeah, the problem is that they try to play a style of soccer that 8 guys on the field can't play. And they think that they can. Like it doesn't mesh. Like 3 guys are playing European style soccer. They're trying to get the ball wide, get it down line, and get the ball in. Like US soccer is put your fucking head down and run straight through the middle and just be bullies. That's literally all we've ever done. And I don't know why we're changing it now. Pochettino, he's a good enough coach to maybe change it, but we don't have the players.
I
for
love
it.
Poch.
We don't have the
dude.
players for it though.
I love Poch. I'm big in on Poch.
Yeah, he's awesome. I loved how emotional he was too yesterday. Like you could tell he actually cares.
Me too, dude. You
Berhalter
can tell
it
these
seemed like he didn't
players
give a
care
fuck.
too for the first time in
Yeah, 100%.
fucking 5 years.
100%.
Get a Costa back up and moving, dude. He was fucking goated back in the day when we had a midfield of those guys. But he's a great example too of a guy when the U.S. had success in the midfield, guys like Kellen Acosta that just throw body.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, they
100%.
pass backwards 90% of the time, but like when we press,
Yeah, he had
it's
heart.
just play heavy metal. That's what we
That's
do.
all we have to like.
Yeah.
That's when we won. That's what we did. When we were good, that's what we did.
Yeah, Jermaine, you think Jermaine Jones was fucking getting cute with it? He was throwing body on body.
Yeah.
But I actually love that this core is like winning because it's such a fuck you to those guys. It's such a fuck you to those guys. The fact that like those guys are the biggest news to come out of this team, and then this team is actually starting to advance in the Gold Cup. It's just such a fuck you to guys like Pulisic and Weah and McKinney, who all decided to choose their club over the country. And like these guys are out there fighting tooth and nail.
Where does Weah play?
Juventus.
Juventus, yeah. Him and
He
McKennie. are
fucking
in the same-
barely gets burned. They throw him like out wide and then up top, then out wide, then up top
He was a dog last World Cup for us. He was,
until he got a fucking red card and lost us the match.
yeah. I don't remember all the details. I just remember.
No, he is.
Yeah.
But that's the frustrating thing is they're actually the best talent we've ever had.
Oh, 100%.
But they are
We've never had guys like that many guys playing in Europe.
never.
They're all me guys, though.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Their attitudes, they're the most talent we've ever had with the worst attitudes we've ever seen
Yeah.
No,
in US soccer, at
it does
least.
suck.
It's so disappointing, dude.
I love it though. I hope these kids win the whole Gold Cup. I would be so
yeah.
happy for this core.
Yeah, if they win the Gold Cup, then absolutely.
Dude, but like we win this Gold Cup and then we bring everyone back for the World Cup and we suck again. Like it's just gonna. We aren't building
Deflating.
anything. That's the thing. It's like you.
Yeah, when they don't come to
you
these tournaments,
hand
you're
it
not
out, like,
building.
You're just handing them a spot on the team.
I
That's all it
agree.
is.
And that's what I'm saying. Like these kids are earning their spot now. And like
Yeah.
I tweeted in a lot of the comments where, oh, you're just not understanding. This is just a team of depth players. It's like, well, if they're having success, they should be earning a spot. When Brazil brings guys and they show that they can play, those guys make the fucking roster.
They
They don't
play
go,
well.
all right, Neymar, Gabriel, all you guys sit out. We're going to have our depth players go to a tournament and then see who's not going to play.
Yeah.
It's like, that's so unfair to these guys too. Like, even as much as I don't like the Berhalter family, Sebastian Berhalter's played almost every minute of every game.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that kid's now going to be a reserve when we go to the World Cup because fucking Weston McKennie needs to be back on the
Even
team?
Luna, like Luna played great too. He's not like an amazing player. He's a good player though. He's played his fucking ass off for the U.S. and he will not be a starter for the U.S. for the World Cup.
No.
Literally no chance.
No,
He probably will get 0 burn.
no.
Zero burn.
The only kid that has earned my complete respect and he should wear the captain armband, he should be the face of the team, is Tyler Adams.
100%. I feel like he's always been like that. Like he's
a
never
dog.
been a problem. He's always
Ever.
been the like biggest team guy of all time. He just
Ever.
grinds, dude. On defense, him defensively, like I don't know if there's anyone better that we've ever had in the center.
No.
Do you know what his first club was? I do.
Ooh, I think I might know. Let me think for a second. In England, or are you saying in the MLS?
MLS.
Let me think. I don't think it was Dallas. I don't think so. Let me think, because I know this, because I used to buy him on FIFA all the time. Let me think. It's not Colorado. It's not Dallas. I want to say he was. I'm not looking at chat.
Started on Dallas. I don't think so. He might have started on Dallas, actually.
The Houston Dynamo.
Nah, it was the New York Red Bull.
No way he was a Red Bull.
Yeah. He may have started on Dallas, though. But I remember
Red Bull.
it was Red Bull. God, I'm her.
Wow, that was good out of you.
Wow, dude.
I forgot.
That
he
was
on
kind of
the Red Bull.
impressive, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's in my state. I should have known about that. Wow,
yeah, I
well
just remember
done.
him being an absolute animal. And then I think that was the last team we played on before he went to Europe. Because he went, was it Leeds first? Or
Yep.
is that where
Now
he
he's on
still is?
Bournemouth. Yep.
Okay.
Leeds to Bournemouth. We
Can't
found
believe
that
I
out.
remember that. It's pretty rare.
But yeah, I mean, he's just like a workhorse, and like he should be the face of the U.S., not guys like Christian Pulisic who would rather be playing golf than
They never talk about
competing.
him. They never talk
Ever.
about Tyler Adams.
And he just does everything. He's
Ever.
the motor, the
He's
engine.
not even like it's not even close. He's our best player.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close. Not even close. In other soccer news, before we move on to some other stuff that happened, Pogba finally signs for Monaco.
Wow.
He's back. Cried at his contract signing. So that'll be cool to watch out for that for soccer fans across the
Dude.
world. Pogba's been a big miss for the steroids things the past 2 years.
Are the Pogba jerseys gonna come back out to play, dude? I remember the Juventus pink ones were literally like
Everywhere.
platinum in frats.
And that Monaco has that sick ass red and white down the
They have
line,
sick
dude.
unis. They might be back.
Can someone update me on what happened in baseball this weekend? I know, Lauren, you sent a couple headlines.
I mean, Corey Seager has gone yard 3 games in a row.
Wow.
It's freaking sick. Seeing Beach again.
Back.
Might be back.
I feel like that gets you back up to watch some Rangers games when he's playing well.
It does, but we did still lose. But I guess other than the
Not in the
one
game
day
that
we
I bet
took
him.
the Mariners.
Shut up.
What else happened?
Cubs went 1-2 in Houston.
Almost a no-hitter.
We almost got no hit.
No, I heard there was almost a no-hitter this weekend.
Was there? I don't know.
Yeah, there was.
I wasn't too tapped on baseball.
I forgot who it was. Oh, Pavetta.
Nick Martinez of the Reds.
Mm-hmm.
The
I mean,
Pirates outscored
DeGrom almost had one.
the Pirates outscored the Mets 30-4 this weekend.
Give me a break, dude.
Oh.
Why are those bats just red hot?
I don't know. It's insane. Also, rumors swirling the Cubs might be trying to trade for Brian Hayes.
Buyers.
Buyers. Well,
Big Bud
they're
Hayes.
definitely buyers.
Interesting.
Most definitely buyers, but
What was the
I don't
buyers
want him.
move you guys did
Is
when
Matt
you were?
Shaw your current third baseman?
he can't hit the ball though. He's an unbelievable defensive player. but
Brian can't either, right?
He's hitting like
Or has he
he's
been
hitting like
hit
100
better?
higher than him, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like Matt Shaw, like the last 10 games is like hitting like
Oh, okay.
100. He's been terrible. But and Mitch Keller also potentially a Cub. Last year, who do we? Oh, we got
It was 2 years
Paredes.
ago.
Paredes. We traded for him
Buyers.
for fucking no reason. Then he left. We didn't even make the playoffs, and he left right after.
Get the napkin with a prime sub. Appreciate you.
Yeah, let's trade 3 mid MLB players for 2 of our best prospects. No chance. No chance, Rev.
We'll be seeing.
We'll give you the dude that we just got in the Bulls show. We'll give you cash and durations for Cabrian. That dude's pretty good.
Speaking of the Bulls, what's going on there? You trade Lonzo Ball for Isaac Okoro. That makes the Cavaliers
Whoa.
so much better.
Worst trade of all time.
That makes the Cavaliers so much better.
There were rumors that we were offered a first-round pick for Lonzo Ball earlier this year, and we declined it, and now we got Isaac Okoro.
Who could be in the G
Fucking ass.
League.
He literally averages 6'2" and 1.
He could be in the G League.
He's terrible. He used to be fine. Like when he was a starter, there's a reason why he's not starting for the Cavs anymore. Like there's definitely a reason. And Max Strus is the starter. It's not like they had fucking LeBron come in.
Do you think Ball was just wanting out? I guess.
No, I don't think he wanted out. I think that we're just super iffy on his knee. He keeps on like re-injuring it.
Okay.
Well, I think too, I did see a podcast about this. Lonzo Ball was like, they kind of built that team around me like that.
They did.
Yeah.
Levine,
DeMar,
DeRozan, and like they were good before he got hurt.
1 seed in the East.
It is kind of frustrating that he didn't get to see that come to fruition. Because Lonzo Ball could be a really important piece to a really competitive team. He just made the Cavs so much better if he's healthy. To have him come off the bench or be the starting point guard if they deal Darius Garland, like
they're a team that struggles to play with pace too, and like he will help them with
that.
Like if they match up against the Pacers, like he's the perfect person to come in and just push the pace against them.
Also, him pick and rolling with Mobley and Jared Allen is disgusting.
Yeah, he's like a perfect piece for them. Perfect piece.
I just don't understand what you guys are doing.
There's nothing, dude. There's literally nothing. There's rumors that the Warriors are gonna sign and trade Kuminga to us too. We'll just have 4 of the exact same fucking players. We'll have Buzelis, Noah Asingay, and Kuminga. They're literally the 3 exact same players. Like same size, same build, same position. I
just don't understand I feel like Lonzo could have attracted way more than just Isaac Okoro.
I think he was, and then we held him too long, and now he's worth nothing. Because like they clearly don't want him. Like we're paying him.
But now it seems like you guys too are going to try to deal Kobe White.
Yeah.
So what is going on? Just a full tank squad? Is there like a kid in 8th grade that looks really good that you guys are trying to get?
The problem is that like we're caught in the middle. Like we can never just fully tank. We can never fully compete. Like we're caught in this middle spot where like you can't blow it up because we have guys like Buzelis who like we think can be the future. We just took Asingay, the number 1 player from fucking Europe. Like you can't just like
don't forget about Lachlan.
Yeah, exactly. You can't get rid of everybody and just like leave these young guys out to dry. So like, I don't know. We're in such a bad spot. Like we're gonna get the 10 seed again. We're gonna get a shit pick. We're not gonna make the playoffs. It's just gonna be.
I don't know. That trade though felt like the first time the Bulls were like, and the cash consideration was the first time it seems like you guys did this.
We do that every year. The cash considerations like every single year. Every single year.
Like the Chicago Bulls trade their favorite player once again.
Yeah.
And it's just
cash considerations. Just sitting at the podium. 0-0.
But I don't know. That trade just felt so weird because I feel like Lonzo Ball, I'm still pretty high on him if he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
TC Rizzy Betts with the tier 1 sub. He's been subscribed for 17 months. Happy Monday, y'all. Thanks for putting on a great show. Thanks, TC Rizzy. Appreciate it.
Fun fact though, the Bulls now have 3 top 10 picks in the 2019 draft. 2020 draft, one of those 2. We have Patrick Williams, Isaac Okoro, and Jalen Smith.
Which, by the way, Patrick Williams is going to go down.
One of the worst drafts of all time. We have 3 of the top 10 of them. And James Wiseman was the number 1 pick, and I guess there's been rumors that we might sign him. So we might have 4 of the top 10 picks in that same draft.
A coin flip from Cooper Flagg to Isaac Okoro.
Exactly. Yeah. To Noah Asingay.
I think that was one of the only tweets. I was at the lake. I didn't have a lot of service. One of the only tweets I sent in the chat all weekend was Isaac Okoro to the Bulls.
Dude, he's not even like, I mean, Isaac Okoro is not like a terrible basketball player, but he's just not going to do anything for us.
Isaac Okoro is perfect for what the Cavs need. A guy that can come off the bench, throw his body at the boards.
He plays great defense.
Play great defense.
He plays great defense.
That is
he's one of those guys that you have on your bench.
We do not have at all, which I like.
Yeah. He's one of those guys you have on your bench that makes you say, like, oh, yeah, we have a pretty deep bench.
Yes.
You know
That's
what I mean?
fact.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like a 7th guy. You're like, we're deep.
He's a we can go 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
He would have been perfect for that DeMar DeRozan team with Lonzo.
We already had him pretty much. We Javonte Green. Shu just said that. Javonte Green's literally Isaac Okoro. They're the same fucking person.
I mean, Patrick Williams, is going to go down as potentially.
We re-signed him. We drafted him, then fucking paid him money.
The Paul.
He's so bad. Josh Giddey's going to get an extension then, which I'm actually happy about. He's a good player.
All right, so what's the roster now? Josh Giddey, Trey Jones, Buzelis, Isaac Okoro. This is moose shit.
The starting lineup right now will probably be, it'll be Giddey, Kobe.
Okoro
probably will start.
Or Buzelis.
Buzelis probably the 4. And then
Vooch.
Vooch.
Fuck. Did you see Buzelis showing Lachlan and Asingay around?
He's such a goofball.
I don't think y'all are done yet, though.
Yeah, it might get worse.
I don't even know what the fuck we're going to get. Yeah, like I don't even know what we're going to get.
Hey, you made a lot of money.
I think we're going to get Kuminga. We're going to get Kuminga, I think, and that's it.
The cum bucket in Chicago is crazy.
Yeah.
But
like that's just the most Chicago move of all time. You're going to go get a guy that's going to make your team 4 wins better and just going to sneak you into the play-in.
You need a stud. You need to stop trading for Bob.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Buzelis, we can't get anything for them though. Like, because all the studs that we have are actually fucking trash. Like DeMar DeRozan, like nobody wanted him. Zach LaVine, nobody wanted him. Vooch,
yeah.
nobody wanted
It's
him.
actually so unfortunate. 3 All-Stars.
Nobody wants him. Nobody
Facts.
fucking wants him. They're like
That is
all the
crazy.
worst All-Stars in the league. It's
Mm.
bad. Vooch was a fucking All-Star too. When he's in the Magic, we get him. He sucks.
Dude, yeah, y'all should go get Jordan Clarkson.
Dude, I was just about to say, I saw
Yeah.
that he's commanding no interest.
Yeah.
I responded to a tweet. If he's willing to come off the bench, dude, I would take him on the Knicks. He can score at every level.
He's not. I mean,
He's nice.
I don't
Yeah,
know
he can
why
score.
people
You
wouldn't
know where he
be
went to school?
interested in him.
Jordan Clarkson, I do. Don't tell me. He wasn't tatted, got drafted by the Lakers. Don't tell me. It sounds like Utah, but it's not Utah, but it feels like a Utah.
Doesn't sound like that.
No, but I'm
It's
saying like in
inconsistent.
terms of like a niche basketball school, I would put Utah up there with a niche school.
You're thinking Utah because he played for the Jazz.
Jordan Clarkson got drafted
Do you know?
to the Lakers, traded to the Cavs.
Sneaky Syracuse.
No,
I don't know.
he went to
It's just right there.
It's right there.
Literally right there.
Like big time.
No, not big time. It's right there. It's right there. Why am I asking the question?
It's right there.
He wasn't in the Big East.
He's in Missouri.
Oh, what the?
fucking bot.
It was right there.
It was right
Dude,
there.
we should always have that as a guess.
Yeah, that's the
There's-
first
it
guess.
should never.
When I say why am I asking it, that shit's
I have a
odd.
buddy that every time he asks us where a player goes, your first guess has to be SMU because it's all he knows.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he'll try to like sneak into conversations like that with like just the most obvious SMU guy too. And he'll just be like, SMU.
Dude, he started at Tulsa.
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
Yeah. He had a strap from Mizzou.
I mean, dude, he is a
Didn't even
strap
know.
in the
Didn't even know who
NBA.
the fuck he was. I just remember watching his highlights when I got to Mizzou. It was like
Everywhere he's
Jordan
went, he's
Clarkson,
averaged
weren't they?
20.
Yeah.
He's got a strap in the NBA. I don't know why he's not getting any.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason for
'Cause
us to go.
he
to
gets a
him,
lot
though,
of
because
clanks.
he's
He does.
He gets a lot
older
of
and he's not going to
clanks.
make us a contender.
I mean,
like Jordan
Isaac
Clarkson. We're
Okoro-
not a
If you
Jordan
told me you could
Clarkson
have
away.
got Jordan Clarkson for Lonzo Ball or Isaac Okoro for Lonzo Ball, I would have taken Jordan Clarkson 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, probably. I probably would too.
Go get him.
I mean, dude, yeah,
Um,
if Buzelis doesn't pan out, we're fucked for 10 years.
fucked, dude.
I think he
Everything-
will though. Like
I
I
think he
genuinely think
will.
he's good.
I
I think
Everything
he's
is
actually
on
good.
that kid.
Yeah, and Essengate too now. I mean,
You keep leaving out Lachlan.
Lachlan's not gonna play a lick for this Bulls team, dude. Another guy that we drafted though, they're all the same person. They're all 6'10" forwards that like can't play center. They can't really go like. They're just all between position guys.
You've
like
got
Kuminga
5
between
point
position
guards,
guy.
5 power forwards.
Yeah. One center. I guess we got 2 centers. We got Jalen Smith. I actually like Jalen Smith. That's why I want to get rid of Vooch so bad.
Vooch has to go.
He has to.
He's
If we can
horrific.
somehow trade Vooch for Kuminga, like that will be the best day of my life. Best day of my life.
Last topic before we move to surfing some slatage. Just wanted to give a quick stat out for chat. Caitlin Clark received 1.29 million All-Star votes. All other top 30 vote getters combined to receive 1.17 million. So
that's
that
insane.
is, you want to talk about Mosh of the Osh,
Yeah,
Caitlin Clark.
that's it. Dude, there was something I wanted to bring up, but I forgot.
Tom Brady and Sydney Sweeney.
What?
Tom Brady and Sydney Sweeney.
Is that a thing?
You texted that.
I didn't text that. I did not text that.
In TMA. Oh, that was intern Mason.
Dude, what? Tom Brady and Sydney Sweeney?
I guess he was seeing Shatner up at a wedding.
Oh. Oh. Okay. No, definitely wasn't that, but I don't remember. so,
Nikhil Alexander
whatever.
Walker to Atlanta. For what,
Whoa.
Chew? For what, Chew?
Dude, Atlanta is like, they are
Sneaky.
cooking.
Finally.
Yeah, they are cooking.
I mean, dude, you think about that stat. I think we talked about it during the playoffs. Trae Young has made the playoffs 5 years with not a single other All-Star teammate.
yeah. I use him. Damn,
Oh, he was a free
dude.
agent. He declined his player option. Wow. All right. Nikhil Alexander Walker to Atlanta. Dude, they're kind of sneaking.
They are going to be nice.
They're
I think they're going to
sneaking
be
and geeking.
nice.
He would have been perfect on the Knicks, but yeah.
Yeah.
Other free agents that I know people are looking at, and Pega just talked about it, DeAndre Ayton with the buyout, and now Trey Mann from the Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
Just good depth guys, I think.
Yeah.
No one that's going to make a lot of noise. I'm interested to see where D'Angelo Russell goes. I'm shocked the Nets don't want to re-sign him.
Dude, I can't believe Nico got away with trading Luka and then somehow like is kind of cooking something in Dallas. Like I'm not as mad as what I once was because I'm like, it worked, I guess. I mean, we'll see, but it kind of, I mean, it went as good as it could have gone for him.
He's just very lucky that I think the NBA rigged them to get the number
I for sure
pick.
rigged it. I think it was for sure some kind of super secret trade because you don't go into the lottery having a 1% chance of getting the number 1 pick and getting that.
No.
Get out of here.
No.
Get out of here. Oh, another one, Colin Sexton to the Hornets. I kind of like that.
The Hornets are another team where it's just like, what are they?
I don't know what they're building
over there.
It's not like a big move, but
they just need to go get. Apparently, LaMelo Ball went to the workouts for Concanoople and told him he wanted him.
Yeah,
so that's pretty cool.
I'm sure. I mean, dude, Concanoople like a.
You just need to get. You need LaMelo Ball, 3 JJ Redicks, and a center, and you'll make the playoffs with LaMelo. Like that's just. I now understand the Concanoople because all you need is spot shooters with him. You don't need anyone else that wants to play one-on-one. Like you just need constant movement screens and then spot shooters.
Yeah.
And one big guy.
The thing is, like, I can like, I just can't imagine the Hornets uniform in a playoff game.
No.
Like that, I think is the problem. Like I don't know if they'll ever get there. Just because, like, I literally can't imagine them playing a meaningful game.
I can't imagine a Charlotte home game in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. Like LaMelo playing a playoff game in Charlotte, no chance.
No chance.
No
That's
chance.
a great point.
Right?
Dude,
I can
wanted to
imagine
be a
every
Hornets
other
fan
team.
so
I can't
bad.
see New Orleans either
Yeah,
in
I
a
can't
big
see that
playoff
either.
game.
Yeah, that's fair.
You see Zion suiting up for a no.
He did a couple years ago. They had a big one. Him and
Yeah.
BI were in a series with the Suns. When the Suns made it, I think they played them.
Yeah,
It was a good series.
I'm trying to think of
definitely
other
won't be.
teams. I can't imagine the Bulls in a playoff
Well, the
game right
Bulls
now.
are going to be in the playing game, so you'll get that. They'll be the 10 seed. They'll play in the play-in.
Just jerseys you can't imagine. The Jazz right now, can't imagine that jersey in a playoff game.
No. Kings, no fucking
shot.
chance.
The Kings are such a good one.
The Sacramento Bulls.
That's
Literally who they are.
The Wizards, I can't see in a
Sacramento
playoff series. The fucking botted Wizard.
Yeah.
Right, give him a couple years.
You think so? Well, they don't
Trey.
have a couple. They got the fucking retirement home right now.
Mr. Trey Johnson. It's coming.
Kyle B just for no.
All right. The Jets. You
That's
guys don't
crazy.
understand. You guys don't understand the grind Justin Fields is on right now.
He is on a grind.
In
He's
Bermuda,
grinding.
he said change of scenery, same work.
Wow.
Working out in Bermuda.
Luther posted a picture of like him in his Mizzou uniform going like with his phone up and then swipe to him in the Bears uniform with his phone up. It said same shit, different toilet.
Nice.
Wow.
I don't know if I'd want
Doesn't
him
sound
to
good.
call the org
I
a
know,
toilet.
yeah. Both of them are toilets. Like what?
Just shit on both of Josh's
You know, he just like
team.
didn't think about that
No.
at all. Yeah,
Not
at all.
Not at all. All right, let's serve some slate. We got some games on today. I'm on a generational cold streak, so I'm going to give you guys the fades. Here we go.
Let's.
Welcome back to Slate Serves the Party Show. We serve Slate, give you all the plays and parlays you need on a Monday. Here's the situation. I can't hit shit. Now that we know the situation, let's move forward. I looked at the slate a little bit this morning. I've been trying to change up the way I look at slate, been trying to change the way that I look at the board. And when I say that, I really mean that I'm putting zero stock in looking at these games because whenever I try to get in my bag and pick, I just generationally shit down my leg. However, having said that, I do like the Rays team total today against the Athletics. I think the Athletics shutting out the Yankees and now playing the Rays, they're due for a disaster class on the bump. So I like the Rays team total today. Other than that, are you and Goots attending game tonight?
We'll be boots on ground for the Rangers game.
Of
Yes.
Corbin Rogers. That's electric.
Goots on ground.
I think you should go, dude.
Nah, man, I'm out.
All right.
I already got to go to too many baseball games this summer. I'm out.
Dude.
Other than that,
You don't want to spend time with Gootsy before he leaves? That's what it's all about.
spend time with Goots, man. Hashtag send Goots home. Yay, lads. I am an A's fan. That was a huge steal against the Yankees. But when my betting brain, which is some of the most bottom product on gambling Twitter right now, is just telling you how I'm seeing the board. I didn't even realize we had the Nick Yale Rav Bowl this week as well.
We do. We get the Cubs Cardinals again later this week as well.
I don't even know what I'm seeing, dude.
next
Just
week.
give me the Rays team total POD. I can't even see this board right now. Can someone else go?
Yeah, I love the Giants today with Logan Webb on bump. I always take him.
Okay.
They're a decent favorite on the road too. I like the under in the Reds game. I'm sure Lauren likes that too because her guy's pitching.
Mm-hmm.
And the over in the Pirates game. I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
We play Guatemala in the semifinal of the Gold Cup on Wednesday.
We need Mexico in the final. That'd be electric.
Can we dial in on some MLS this week, guys? Would you mind if we did that?
Good try.
I wouldn't mind at all.
I would like to do that because I just can't do the baseball shit anymore. And then the weekends come and I get to do PLL, but I just genuinely, and Caitlin Clark doesn't play anymore because that groin I think is way more fucked up than she thinks. And I can't even bet on the WNBA now because I can't even shut the fuck up, take the fever. And the MLB, I'm just incapable. I'm truly incapable right now in the MLB. So give me the Rays team total POD. Lauren, what do you like on the board today? What are you looking at? Anything good? Rays team total is 4.5, Joshy.
I have been a little distracted by the Rangers game today, but I don't think I want to touch it.
Captain, that would be huge, please. Wait, what? You have to give us the Goots on ground bet. You're not just going to take the Rangers ML and fade Goots? You think Goots is going to fly here before the 4th of July and get a singular game in the state of Texas?
I think Lauren was saying that he might get one today.
It might go.
You're losing your fastball, man.
Dude, I know. I've been saying that for months.
You're gonna let Gates get one on you?
You're going to let Goots
Yeah,
get one.
There's a pretty good
Goots
chance.
is probably
actually.
gonna get one. Yeah.
I mean, we're just hoping Patrick Corbin shoves. I mean, the Orioles suck against lefties, so
Herna, that's sick.
we'll see. But we can't hit Trevor Rogers either. He pitched a gem against us last game, so
So the Undy Dundee?
yeah. Initially, I was like, "Oh my gosh, like we actually might get to see runs, boots on ground," but I don't think so.
Speaking of Undy Dundies, I don't know if you guys have heard the song on TikTok. I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on.
Yeah, that's a old banger.
Yeah, it's old.
I didn't
Sexy,
know
man.
that in the running community for girls, it was such a thing to just not wear underwear when you run. That's crazy to me. But
I didn't know that was a thing either.
yeah, we move.
Is that like trending on TikTok right now?
Yeah.
It's kind of disgusting.
Wait, what? Dude, that was like my last summer banger when 42 Doug dropped his album. MPO?
I ain't got no
Panties
panties on.
on.
Yeah. Yeah, MPO.
I ain't got no panties on.
Have you heard that song? It goes incredibly hard.
Yeah, I've heard that song.
Incredibly hard. I did not know that was trending.
Prime shave conditions.
All right. Let's go to Prize Picks because I have no more book plays for you guys. I just can't. I need to hit some wagers before I really start giving out a platter again. So POD Rays team total 4.5. All right. Let's go to Prize Picks and try to dial in for the people that are watching today's episode.
Let's do it.
Chad, I'm really at my lowest right now when it comes to looking at the board and trying to find plays for you guys. But I know it's my job and I got to do it. So I'm really going to try. I just can't get one to go my way either on Prize Picks, man. Like, it's been a real problem.
We'll get one to go our way
Real
today.
problem. Oh, Gunnar Henderson might bust today. Shit. Or Gunnar Henderson might go nuke today.
Yeah, there's a chance. I don't know. That game's just gonna be gross. I already know.
What are you guys
I
thinking?
I have one.
What are you guys thinking?
Give me Elliot Ramos more than 1.5 total bases on the Giants.
Okay.
He's got a 7.5 fantasy score up too that hasn't hit. He's got a half run up. Just give me TBs.
Chad, you won't get any chirpage out of me today. I just have no legs to stand on.
You got him, Ramos.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
still...
give me the fucking Pirates against the Cardinals. Yeah, I'm tired of the Cardinals winning.
What?
That's what I'm taking.
What?
It's probably a horrible wager. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You think Rav is going to get one?
I think Rav gets one.
I
today.
think Rav does get one, but
I think he gets one.
dude, you should go A's.
I took the Rays team tote.
Okay.
4.5. Just praying for a hitter. All
Keep
right.
talking about me not standing on biz. You're fading your own win total.
No, dude. You could get the over.
Yeah.
And then the A's win. I
I
think
think
total.
the A's could win today.
That win total is moose shit. They lost
I'm okay.
25 games in a row.
I'm looking at a little A's sharp. Every time I tell you to take the A's, they end up.
You are an A sharp. I'm going to go JP Crawford hits, runs, RBIs. I need to go to a goat that I feel comfortable losing money on, and he's one of them.
Do you want my Goots on ground square, or do you just want like something I like in general?
Let's hear both.
Okay. In general, Chase Burns strikeouts.
Mm.
Keep it simple.
Mm.
My Goots on ground square.
Mm.
My Goots on ground square.
6 Ks against the Red Sox. Ooh. What's your Goots on ground square, though?
Give me
Wait, whoa. Josh, can you look up Knicks on Twitter and see if that's confirmed?
What?
Tyus Jones, potentials to the Knicks.
Ooh.
I would love that. Way better than campaign off the bench. Can I get confirms on the Knicks finally making moves in free agency without a coach?
Keeping an eye on.
Can I get eyeballs to New York?
Nothing.
Rav, what are you liking?
10 seconds. Name to keep an eye
Burns?
on. Take a full.
Or the Pirates?
Nah, I don't think they got him yet. I don't see him.
Chew.
Wow.
Chew.
I don't think so.
Chew. You can't.
Oh, wait, no. Expected. It says the New York Knicks are expected to sign Tyus Jones to a 2-year, $10 million deal.
I love
I don't know if
that.
that's real, though. That's NBA trade news. It's like not a real account.
I love that.
It's got 900 followers.
2-year, $5 million for Tyus Jones off the bench. I love that.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
That
I like
they're
that.
saying that you guys are going to target him and Al Horford.
Oh,
Al Horford would be a great.
No,
one.
Al Horford, he plays
why am I
defense.
sweating?
He plays defense.
I didn't know I was sweating. Dude, we don't need an aging big man
You
with
could
Cat.
use Al Horford.
Dude, you absolutely
sure.
could. He's not going
You
to
could
put up
use him.
points, but he'll.
Cat, dude, you take Cat off 4 and you have a dude that can play actual offense too instead of Mitchell Robinson that is a fucking bot on offense.
Can't make ball.
And Al Horford is an unbelievable free throw shooter.
Unbelievable for sure.
So I don't think that's a bad move if you guys get him. That would actually move needle, I think, a lot for you guys.
I love that alert, Chew. Thank you, brother. Tyus Jones, I'd be lit. I love that family. It's like the Nemhard family.
Yeah, we got both of them. We got Trey on the Bulls. We got Tyus on the Knicks.
Our franchises are doing some crazy crossovers recently.
They are, yeah.
Since we started the
You got
show.
my quarterback now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right. What are you going with, Lauren? What's your
This might
goots?
go Wyatt, man.
What's your goots? What's your goots boots? What's the boots with the goots?
Give me I think my Goots on ground square is probably gonna be Patrick Corbin fantasy score.
So which one do you want to do? Chase Burns K's or Patrick Burns or Patrick Corbin?
Give me just don't see a world where Burns doesn't get 6 against the Red Sox. So give me Burns.
All right. JP Crawford, HRR, Elliot Ramos, total bases, and Chase Burns strikeouts, all more than. That's your TMA triple piece McGeyser.
Hey guys, Seager's going against a lefty. I don't love that.
Guys, I'm really sorry. I just have no confidence in my place.
If Seager goes yard tonight, I'm actually gonna be so sad that I didn't just go with Seager.
I mean, you have to take it when you're at the game.
Yeah.
You have to do a lineup of like Seager, Dong, Gunner, Dong. Don't you like Gunner? Or you like Dadley?
Yeah, Dadley.
You like Dadley, man.
I don't know
You be
where
liking
he's at.
Dadley.
Is he hurt? Anyone know?
Dude,
He hasn't been playing.
I'm barely keeping tabs on the Jets, let alone the fucking Baltimore Orioles.
Hurt.
Cam's
Yeah.
got to be starting pretty soon.
I'm actually
Next
amped
couple
for camp.
weeks. Next couple
Justin's
weeks.
just been working out though, so it's not even like I haven't seen it.
I want to see pads on. That's what I want to see. Some videos of some pads on. I want to see some offensive line and defensive line getting busy.
I want to see some of these running backs with pads on.
Dude, can you just go to the game, both of y'all?
I actually cannot because I
I
do that
can't.
shit for my car. But
I can't.
You can.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I cannot. As
Dude,
much as I would,
We could like sip on a little
Love.
beer bat together.
as much as I would love to do that with you, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the last thing I want to do is go to Arlington, Texas.
Dude, I get it.
It's
but
just rat. If
I
they
don't know if
built,
I'll ever go to a Rangers game again. That's at night. It might just strictly day games now.
Yeah,
for me.
if they
totally
knocked
understand that.
down Choctaw and made like some more bars,
Bars
and
and,
like
yeah.
more things to do, I would be there every weekend.
Dude, they don't
but-
even need to knock down chalks. It's just build up the fucking two. There's 2 roads. Just build up.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't understand.
It is
I don't
odd. There's just
understand-
one place to go.
It
Like, you
makes
can
no
literally
sense.
just go to Texas Live.
Yeah,
And
let's go to
Jerry is
Texas
such a
Live.
businessman where I don't know why he's not like that's just more money in your pocket.
Because he knows the inside of the Cowboy Stadium is the attraction. He doesn't give a fuck about the Rangers.
He
Yeah.
owns all that land though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
for
does.
sure.
But I don't know why like build more hotels, build more bars, like make it an experience because it's already so out of the way.
Exactly.
I'm
You'd have to
surprised
go
they get
there,
as
like,
much people as they do.
You have to like
at
people to like
games.
make like an all day thing where like you can be there for like 6 hours
Yeah.
because like it's not close.
But that's what I enjoy
And the
about other
Uber
ballparks.
situation is nightmare.
But like Wrigley, you want to stay in that area before the game. You want to stay after
Yeah,
because there's
exactly, yeah.
things to do. Like after a Rangers game, it's Texas Live or go home.
It's also a quick trip downtown from Wrigleyville. You fucking go to
Yeah.
Arlington. It's a 30-minute Oopski to get back to
you get-
Dallas.
Yeah,
you
it's
take like
not-
a 10 to 15 minute Uber.
I don't know what
And
they
it's
do.
like it's
Kid
literally only
games.
like 2 miles, but it's 10, 15 minutes in Chicago. It's pretty close. It's just
Yeah.
a lot of lights. A lot of lights. Dude, I'm pumped to go on go there for the PLL as well.
That's
That'll be a good time.
sick.
Oh, you'll be there not this weekend, next weekend.
Next weekend.
Next
we will be
weekend.
there.
Shout out. We'll be back in Chicago for a little PLL time.
Buy your ticks.
Buy your ticks now. Come chill with the gang.
Nick will be joining us again. W Nick.
Oh,
No
nice.
way.
Yeah, he'll be joining us again.
Love
Go
that.
Cubs, go.
He's a big lacrosse guy, so
Love
2
that
words. Here comes Nick. Go Cubs, go.
guy.
Goated. All right, you guys want to say bye to the people? Get the people out of here. I mean, I just like I would love to give them more wagers, but I'm just
what
I
were
even-
what were the PODs?
race team tote.
yeah.
What was your POD?
I didn't give a POD, but my POD will be the over in the Pirates Cardinals game.
Wow. I like that.
I had to
a
DM
lot.
the Bookit tracker today, by the way.
You DM'd
I said,
them?
is there any way we can make a separate category on my page for when
For baseball.
for my units when baseball started? Because I was up like 15 units going into baseball season, and this has just been a generational bad run.
Yeah. I haven't given any. I think I'm still up units because I don't give book plays for baseball, which I,
I was
should.
up units giving like 4 to 5 plays a day. Like I was mad profitable.
You fire. My clip is nowhere near.
But now I've committed. I'm just doing a POD every day this week. I'm not putting anything extra out. Just going to see how I rock with my
Yeah.
pods.
Sure, you said try going to a game in KC, nothing around that shit. The Royals and Chiefs Stadium, literally not a singular thing around it.
I don't think you guys
Crazy.
understand. For me to now at this point want to go, I'm not going to states and teams that I don't give a fuck about.
Dude, sometimes you just
You-
gotta go hang with the fellas.
You couldn't throw an amount of money in my account to make me want to go to a Kansas City Royals game right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Zero.
talking. I thought you were talking Rangers.
Zero.
Literally,
you are.
when I say nothing around it, there is nothing.
You also couldn't pay me to go to Arrowhead. I just have no interest. Like I have to have
Dude,
genuine
Arrowhead would be
interest
sick.
to want to go to these places.
it's like the loudest stadium. It'd be
Yeah.
cool to go.
I know, but I don't want to go to Kansas
like
City.
Arrowhead's like loud though because it's kind of a shitty stadium.
Like
It's
Green
Which is
so
how it's
steep.
built,
It's just so
right?
steep.
Yeah.
So like that's why
It's
it's like,
like,
you're literally like feel like you can fall off the top of it.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
how
like that.
Seattle is too, right? Because
Yeah.
it's just like super
It's
tall.
straight up, yeah.
dude.
It's actually
I got a short list for you. Cleveland, Green Bay, Seattle, Kansas City, Utah, none of them.
no.
None of them. None of them.
Arrowhead's. I've only been to Arrowhead one time, and it was during COVID, so like you can't really even
Yeah,
tell.
you get the
The
full
only way I would
experience.
go to Seattle if Jalen Milroe was starting at quarterback.
That'd be sick. I feel like
Seattle's
Seattle would
sick,
be cool.
though.
Would be cool to
Yeah.
go to.
I'd like to go there.
I'd rather go to Seattle than KC. I think.
Do the Mariners ballpark? Unreal.
San Fran, LA, no chance.
Have you been to San Diego, the ballpark?
No, but I want to go.
There's
there.
Dude,
sick.
Petco is probably
So
my
I never been to
there I
Petco,
wanna
but
go.
I went to the football stadium there
Petco's.
when they used to have it.
There I want to go.
Petco's
I'd go to
unbelievable.
Petco.
Unbelievable. Such a
What do you
Mikey
think?
spot.
I want to go to Houston. I want to go to San Antonio just because they're close. I like the Boston area.
Yeah.
I would go back to Baltimore. My cousin works for the Ravens. Anywhere in Florida, I'm game.
Yeah,
I'd
you
go
gotta
to-
take a trip to Baltimore for sure.
Definitely not Detroit.
Yeah, no.
I'd go back to Chicago. I mean, we are. After this Chicago trip, though, I don't see myself going back to Chicago for a little bit. I'm going to need a break on Chicago.
Well, yeah. I mean, there'd be no reason to go back there.
The Carolinas, I would love to go to Carolinas. I want to go to a Panthers game. Anywhere in that area, like Charleston, that's so sick.
I mean, yeah.
Washington, I'd go to DC to fuck around with Krabs because I think that'd be funny.
It's just nothing to really, unless you're just going to the beach in Charleston.
Elsie, what was your POD again?
You should I just drop a sack on dudes and just
Yes.
hope?
I don't want you to
Yes.
do something you don't want to do.
Dude, I mean, I want to do it. It's just, does it happen?
Well, I feel like you would know. You can also just drop sack on the.
I'm gonna drop sack on goods.
Wow.
Right on forehead.
Sack drop.
Yep.
Sack drop goots. Get fucked. I'm telling that. I'm telling that. I feel like this was a fun, casual episode.
It was.
That was.
Just don't have a lot of energy. Sorry, guys.
I mean, you had a long weekend.
Long weekend, man. Oh, yesterday, you ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
Get home from the lake. So exhausted. Woke up really early to drive home. Get back to my apartment. 78 degrees. AC's out. Put a maintenance request in at 11 a.m. Then called again at 6 p.m. because it reached 80 degrees in my apartment. And I was like, yo, this is like a serious emergency. Like my apartment is 80 degrees. Like my air conditioning needs to get fixed like today. Like I'm literally sweating standing in here. And it's not like I can go outside to cool down.
Yeah.
80 degrees on the thermostat.
That's ridiculous.
Guy came an hour and a half later, 7:30 p.m. finally shows up. He's like, AC's out. Whoa, it is out. Like, brother,
No shit, brother.
what the
Yeah,
hell?
really.
Went up. My thing was burnt out. He had to put a whole new converter thing on the AC
Oh, yeah, yeah.
upstairs or whatever. 80 degrees, dude. I'm like in and out of fever dreams in my bed because I'm just trying to get some good
It's
sleep for the
disgusting.
first time in 2 nights. Just waking up ectoplasm.
Well, dude, and
Well,
it takes
Yeah, it takes a
like a
long
long
time.
ass time to cool it down. Like,
Yeah.
a long ass time.
Dude,
I
it
remember-
wasn't. And then I had it on like 65 because I was trying to overcorrect to
Yeah.
just like get it cool. And then he was like, well, what do you want it at? Like 70? Like, dude, just get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
We're
And I
good.
put it to 66. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm turning this into an icebox.
That's what I sleep in 66.
66. That's
I
it's
keep
so
it-
cold.
I love it
Like,
cold.
what about 70? It's like, dude, it's 80 degrees in here. Get out.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I'm going to fuck with my own thermostat. Get out.
Only make
bought
it
in-
hotter with him in there, dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought it and fucking turned off my AC one time before I left, and then came back a week later and it was like 81, and it took 5 hours to get it back to 70.
Dude, 80 is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Living in
Mm.
80-degree indoor heat was the most uncomfortable I've been in a long time.
What do you
takes
leave it at,
so-
both of y'all, during the day?
70.
71, and then I go to 69 normally.
I go 69 during the day, 66 at night.
I'm just 70 all around. Just keep it
You
nice and
sleep
steady.
in 70? Wow, I could not.
My room gets colder than that. Like, I don't know why, like, our room gets colder than
Yeah, different
house,
apartments
yeah.
are. I mean, they're different. How
Yeah.
they cool down. I have to keep mine cool, or it'll be
yeah, like my
hot.
room probably feels like it's like 68, 67. It's
I mean,
definitely
dude,
cold
I'd be
most
in
times.
my room with the fan on full blast yesterday, and it would just be like someone was breathing on me, and I'd be like, dude, and it went from 76, 77, I actively watched it reach
Yeah.
80 degrees in my apartment. It was like, and only one room in my apartment has a fan. Like the living room doesn't have a fan.
What?
Yeah. So the only room with a fan is my bedroom. So I just had to like stay in my bed
You
where
know how
I was
rare
just
that is in Texas?
ectoplasm.
I thought it was like a thing where you have to have a ceiling fan in the living room or all rooms.
Yeah, we have one in every room.
Yeah,
fucking sue my
Like, that's a
apartment
typical-
complex, man.
typical thing in Texas.
I have to move out of this. I mean, I'm paying way too much just for a good view. The view is good though.
Does it still hit the same?
Undeniably, the view hits every single time.
Yeah.
Except when it's 80 degrees. So yeah, I went through that.
Outside's probably better because there's no airflow in the apartment. You're just literally just stuck in a sauna pretty much. When you go outside, it's probably better.
Yeah, well, a little bit yesterday. Yesterday, I ordered the Popeyes chicken wraps.
It's so good.
Were they good?
It's so good.
So
80 degree heat, mashed 2 Popeyes chicken wraps with fries, and then laid back in my bed. I literally thought I was dying.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
A
actually.
full belly, 80 degree heat, and just someone breathing on me from above with my fan was nightmares. I thought I was being punished for something.
Maybe you were.
Yeah, maybe that was my karma.
Maybe that's what you have to go through for the Knicks to get LeBron.
That'd be huge. I'd do that for a week. No, I couldn't, dude. I couldn't even do 80 degrees for 4 hours. It was so uncomfortable. Once it hit 80, I like legitimately was like, okay, this needs, because I sent the service question quick, and we're supposed to have 24-hour like service. I was like, I'm gonna give him an hour or two. Then it hit 80 degrees, and I was like, something has to shake here because I can't sleep in this.
Yeah, like 75 is doable. Like it's hot, but it's not like you can't bear it. 80 is just.
Dude, my maintenance crew, even on Sunday, I put in a maintenance request 10 minutes later. They were there.
That's fucked up. I'm waiting hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, mine used to be so hit or miss. It was either right away or it took a day.
Guy came in. Was
They're
like,
always
the AC's out. Oh, it is out.
And mine was so minor. I was like, hey, one of the lights are out. 10 minutes later. I was like, nice.
And then he knuckle touched me on the way out.
Oh, nice.
He was a good guy. I'm not blaming him. He was a really good guy, and he fixed it in literally 3 minutes. He was like, all right, I got to go to the roof. And then he came down, and he was like, the converter was fried. I just had to put a new converter in. And I was like, thank you so much, dude. And then he started trying to set my temp. And then I was like, all right, you need to get out of here. I didn't say that, but in my head, I was like, no, you're good out of there. Probably like 70's good. And then fucking hit him with the knuck. And then I was like, get out.
Yeah.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out while I lock it.
Little knuck.
All right, let's get the people out of here. Sorry, that went way longer than I thought it was going to go.
No,
and we will end the episode the same way we do every time.
We'll be
Peace, chat.
Peace.
We'll be. All right, chat. Welcome back to a little bit of Mikey Core. I got something for you guys today. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, for sure, Peg. You're gonna need you to keep clipping that, brother. All right, chat. Welcome back to Mikey Core. I got a little quote for you guys today that I saw on the internet this weekend, and I saved it because I thought it's just a great way to start the week, and it's a great way to think about the week. It's a great way to frame Mondays. And it goes like this: don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. I think too many times, especially in this new generation of instant gratification and instant dopamine hits, we forget that we're really on a journey, not a sprint. I think too many times we look for instant success in the things that we're chasing, the things that we're doing, and forget that instead of trying to accomplish something in a week or a day, that 2 years is a good window. A year is a good window. And that just because you're not achieving it right now doesn't mean that you're not planting the seeds that will lead to achievement in a couple months, in a couple years. And I think it's a good reminder on a Monday to just understand that, yeah, the weekends are fun. Mondays normally suck. I apologize if you got a lot going on in your life right now. I know how horrible Mondays can be. But I think if we start to stop judging each day by how much we've gotten done or the things that were successes, but instead by the things that we did to set ourselves up for success, that we can start framing these weeks and start taking more and more out of each week instead of immediately wanting everything that we want right now and to achieve everything that we want to achieve right now. Because I think a lot of athletes talk about it. A lot of really famous people talk about it. The journey is the stuff that you look back on and really appreciate, not the goal when you get to the top of the mountain. So take some time today to just worry about the seeds that you're planting and not the harvest that you're reaping, and take one step forward for me. I know how hard it be to take a step forward in life, and listen, a human experience, I understand it. We're going to take a lot of steps backwards. We're not sharks. We can't constantly be going forward. There's going to be times where we get knocked back. But we've learned to do in this show that the success really comes from the attempt, not the result of taking that step forward each day. I love you. You haven't heard that today. I love you. Have a great day today. We'll see you here, same time, same place tomorrow morning. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in every single day during these dog days. We really, really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a phenomenal Monday and a phenomenal start of your week. We'll be here with you tomorrow. Tune into BTL right after this. All you got to do is refresh the pages that you're on, and they'll be up and moving very shortly. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.